Maybe I wasn't first. I wasn't expecting a live either. See, this is what I don't like about the band. They said no bass player tonight, so you could be off. So I think no bass player tonight. So I think I might be not playing with the band anymore. Wendy, what's happening? Yeah, y'all hitting thumbs up and stuff. Yeah, to hear I think I'm a roll with Sherman on this, but I think because of the holidays and maybe the timing, we'll see. What's up? 𝗗𝗓𝗡𝗅. Is that closer? Am I getting closer? Hey, Mike, what's going on? Mike, and is Murph or Mr. Let Go now? Yep. Yeah, Murph is at Mr. Let Go now. I saw him. He was talking too. He was talking. Yeah, I know you heard him talking a little bit. My main man Murph. On top of things. Holla at me, y'all. But please don't scream. You can holler at me, y'all, if you're on top of things. So, since we got a lot of catching up to do. This girl done changed her picture again. JRS. She done changed. I don't even know how to change the daggone picture. That's not you. That ain't you. That look like a model picture there. Hi, everyone. What's going on? This was on there, then your alert came on. Wendy. Yeah, most definitely. I didn't like what they was talking about, man. I think my man, Mr. Let Go is they was talking about he was like, man, leave Jay-Z alone. You shouldn't be going after the guy. Want to know is Jay-Z his dad. I don't even know the guy, little boy name. Hi everyone. Patrol Girl. We definitely looked at the links that you've been sending. Tanya. Hi, Uncle Mike. Hey fam and fam. How's it going? Much love and respect and peace to all. Respect and peace to all. From the UK, shout out to the UK. What you gonna do today? Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Let Go. Mr. Let Go want to hear there also. Murph said it. Mr. Let Go wants you there also. Murph said. Well, he can come over here. How about that? We gotta pump this. We gotta pump our channel up, baby. Are we gonna pump our channel up by going over there? What you think? You think we should go over there for a minute or something? What happened with the band? Man, they didn't tell me what time to be there, so I was ready to text her and say what time to be there. Mina. Say what? Mina. Say what? They didn't tell me what time to be there. Then I read the whole text and said no bass player. I got to change some things around. No bass player tonight. So I'm slowly clearing as much stuff off my plate so I can dive deep and push the living mess out of these YouTube channels. Diggo Murph, y'all. Which the best community on? Watch the best community on YouTube. Love this channel. Thank you so much, Tanya. Tanya thinks she's slick. Tanya trying to get on my good side, y'all. Y'all be careful with Tanya. Tanya trying to get on my good side. Mm-hmm. Yeah, She got tricks up her sleeve. Y'all watch her. She might got some coconuts up her sleeve, so be careful. Thank you, Tanya. You know I love you. Appreciate you. Hello to my beautiful fiance. She helped me spend up the money on JRS. Yeah, that's what she does. Louisiana. Louisiana laughing. Look here. Tanya, look at Tanya. Pop, pop, pop. Ooh, pop, pop, pop. Boom. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so much content out. It's hard to keep up with everything. You got that part right. I got on the screen. I'm gonna move everything over one. I'm gonna move this medium screen over here because this computer needs 2 monitors. Even though that monitor too big. Yeah, I'm gonna change some stuff around and move this big monitor, get rid of these speakers so I can have more room. And I'm gonna put a bigger monitor right here so y'all can see. Yeah. So when we doing the reactions like this. Yeah, to here, I'm thinking because of the holidays, people running around doing Christmas shopping. Our numbers drop, y'all. So a buddy of mine, a brand new Mr. Know-It-All. That's my man, Pots and Pan. Ronnie Bo is on. I really like him. Right? Ronnie Bo is on. I really like him. He on what? What is he on though? Oh, I have Atwood on TV and you on my phone. Wendy, go ahead. He's on now. Let's go over there. Shoot. What's this? Yeah. Oh, I still got him on. Okay, his chat is on. Let's see what's happening. Ronnie Bo is on. I like Ronnie Bo too. Live. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. 15 minutes ago. Live, Jay-Z prepares to sue Jaguar. Jay-Z team is suing Jaguar. Oh my goodness. It is so much mess. We ain't even gonna get with that yet. All right, Sean, let's go to Sean. That's what was great, dude. You know, I shoot. There we go. He at the top. Yeah, we're gonna be down here. Here, you might as well go to sleep because we're gonna be on this until about 10
into
o'clock.
furthering her career. And I think that it's going to be up to individuals to say, no, actually, she was forced into this, or this was allegedly she was forced into certain things that they're claiming happened on the day. And I think that's going to be the issue. And it's really all going to come down to what is the level of receipts and what can be shown as categorically this is what happened. And that's really what it's going to come down to on the day. But karma, I think, at the end of it, the karma will be the thing that comes around, because karma's like that. It's a bit of a bee with an itch. It can turn around, it bites you on the bottom when you least expect it. And I'm kind of thinking that that's where this energy is going.
Well, there's 2 things I want to touch on here, right? First of all, when we're talking about what we put out into the universe, karma as a whole, one person in particular, Beyonce, in this triangle, and Ronnie, we had Big Homie on last week, and he spoke of seeing this woman with Beyonce who would do rituals and burn sages before recordings, before oh, hang on a second. Big shout out, Mike. Mike, I'm going to DM you on WhatsApp after this. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I want to get you involved in a couple of things, and there's some people I want you to meet. So just stay tuned, mate. It's not been a while, but great to see you. Sean is saying, big shout out from Sean Atwood saying he's watching the show, loving it. Big shout out to Ronnie, big shout out to Beverly. But here's the thing. I feel comfortable asking Beverly this because she's already put it on the internet.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into Beverly.
Oh no, I'll tell you about Big Homie, right? So this woman that follows Beyonce around does these rituals.
I don't know what she's about.
He spoke of
what she's into.
A blackness being put over Beyonce to block.
Thank y'all. We have 46 already.
Like
Thank y'all, man.
And
y'all let me know. I need to come on more often.
I just want you to talk about, because obviously, Ronnie, you're now on your journey. And the amazing thing is,
if y'all want
when
me to
people
come
start on their journey after a Beverly moment, they think that's it. right? They think that the Beverly moment they've had is peaked, and no. It's like it's like a really spiritual awakening version of a landmine, right? And a minefield, I should say, right? You're taking a couple of steps forward, bam. And it's but in a good way. It's like it's a good way.
We're gonna put them and Tanya and Murph.
It's mind blowing. So can you just tell Ronnie what happened when you tried to delve into Oprah, into Beyonce, and just talk about that? Because this was something that's already out there, and I know I hate putting Beverly on the spot. That's why I'm saying this.
Oh, that's all right.
Good, James.
You're right, Ron. We had said about it before.
It's all good.
I will repeat it. One of the first shows that I did, I was asked to go and look at Bay, and I was asked to look at a couple of people. And the funny thing was, I went out, had a look, did the co-location. So that means for me to go out, have a look, come down.
Ronnie looked like he's like, man, I'm not having it. All right, let's do this. Oh man, I didn't even look at this. That is 40 views 30 minutes ago. Let's refresh and see. $147 views. Yeah. I think that a lot of people are I don't know, shopping, doing the family thing because of Christmas time. Because our numbers dropped like I cursed somebody out or something, I guess. I know that ain't happened. D King, you can't talk while you're playing a video. We can't hear you. I'm sorry. You right, D. What's up, D? Yeah, you right. So I cut the video off. How about that? Yeah. Nah, homie. That's Charleston White, y'all. This is my favorite chat group. That's Louisiana right there talking about the favorite. She trying to kiss up to all y'all. Not me, though. Not me. She ain't kissing up to me. I ain't having it. See, I ain't, you know how everybody think they all that? Not me. I don't do that. Shut up. You do it too. Queenie. What's up, girl? Queenie gangster. Queenie, you the leader of a gang. Queenie a gangster. Yeah, she a lead. She leads the gang. She leads a gang of positive people. Yeah. Got you. Uncle Mike is the man. Yep. Love y'all. Love all y'all. Appreciate y'all. 64. If you have problems, thanks, Mike. If you have problems, if you feel like you need a friend, go talk to Mina. That's my fiance right there. Go talk to her. She need a friend too. No, I'm just playing. I'm just serious. I got that from my uncle. I'm just serious. My uncle tried to say I got take it light, take it slow, tell her Mike Cross told you so. My uncle tried to say I got that from my father. And I'm like, no, he got that from me. Because he heard my father say that first. My dad say that because he heard me say it, right? Take it light, take it slow. CC told you so. He said, you got that from your dad. I said, no, he got that from me. Because I got it from somebody else. I know the original person who said that. Yeah. Because I'm good. Merv, did you go play today in the band? No, they told me I ain't need to come. So they said no band. They said no bass player tonight. Enjoy yourself. The drummer and the bass player is the heartbeat of a band, you know. But what they know, they don't know what they doing, you know. I gotta crack the door, y'all, because it get hot. It's hot, cold, hot. Yeah, Mike. Did you buy wine? Look here, Murph. I didn't buy any wine. That's my lie, and I'm sticking to it. Murph. Shout out to Murph. Shout out my main mate. My main. Hey Murph, I heard you on Let It Go. Is that Let It Go channel? I heard you talking to Murph channel. I mean to the Let It Go guy. He cool. I like him, man. I didn't like what he was saying though. I'm on your side with that one, Murph. Jamie said, "Oh my God." I got a few Stella what? Murph. Laugh out loud. Tanya Carter, what's up? I got a Tanya. Oh, no, that's not Tanya Carter. That's Gardner. Tanya Gardner. Yeah. What we talking about? I plead the fifth. I don't plead the fifth. I just tell a lie and stick to it. Hey, most definitely. I'm pleading the fifth. Yeah. I'm pleading the fifth. Yeah. What he was saying was, I understand what he's trying to say, but it don't really make sense. Check this out. Talking about Jay-Z and the alleged son. The alleged son is trying to get Jay-Z to do a DNA test. Now, just because I look like Jay-Z, not me, but I'm just saying, I'm not gonna sit there and say, "You my dad, so let's do a DNA test." It ain't like that. They've been going to court and everything trying to get him to do a DNA test. And my man, Just Let Go. What's the name of his channel again? Is that right? What's his channel name? Y'all let me know his channel name because I like him. He cool. Yeah, that's crazy. He's saying, man, leave Jay-Z alone. Jay-Z don't want to be bothered with you. So he said, if my daughters didn't want to be bothered with me, I wouldn't push these are grown folks though. These are grown folks. I'm sticking to the fifth, but yeah, the lady was underage, was beef with Jay-Z, has beef with Jay-Z with Jay-Z, Beyonce, Stallone. But what he was saying was he don't want to be Jay-Z don't want to be bothered with you, so just leave Jay-Z alone. And he's going to court and filing paperwork and saying, "Nah, dog, you can't." Shut up to here. You can't. You shouldn't pursue this. Is what he's basically saying. Just leave him alone. You're a grown man now. Nah, dog. Nah. To go into details, but that's what is business in the streets. Yeah. And I think that one of the things is if Jay-Z wasn't some big time, rich dude, would he still be going after him? What's the name of the dudes? What's the name of the boys' channel? Queenie got the vibes. Y'all let me know. Put it in the chat, somebody. What's the name of the channel? He probably already put it in there and I missed it. I was talking about Jag and Jay-Z, Mike. Oh, yeah. I heard that Jay-Z is finally going to sue Jaguar Wright. I saw that. I don't know if that's just what you call it, clickbait. What's the name of the boys' channel, Murph? You should have been put it up there. Queenie. Shoot. I don't even know what I want to click on to find. They still ain't told me yet. That's all right. Mike, totally false. I think it's clickbait. Yeah, I think it's clickbait also. what's the name of the boys' channel? Mr. Let Go. Terry, thank you, Terry. Now that I done pulled all this other stuff up. Yeah. Mr. Let It Go. I think I better let it go. That's a Teddy Pendergrass song. I should have remembered that. I think I better let it go. Let it go. It's clickbait. Yeah. Jaguar Wright is Jay-Z is finally suing Jaguar Wright. I would take all those daggone clickbait channels and freaking sue them. That's what I would do. Hey, thank y'all so much, man. Appreciate it, man. We're gonna have some fun tonight, man. Check this out, man. Katt Williams' response to Jay-Z's lawsuit. Now, you see, I seen it halfway, right? I seen it halfway through, and I'm hoping that Jay-Z is gonna respond. So far, it looked like some clickbait. So what I do is I might say in the intro or whatever the case may be, but it's some and there's some decent stuff in here though. So yeah. Yeah, Jay-Z had Louisiana. Look at Louise putting all the pianos. Leave them pianos alone. Yeah. So y'all ready? Yeah, Mike, we waiting on you. Looks like another love TKO. I think I better let it go. I need all that reverb because I cannot sing. I repeat, I cannot sing. Can't prosecute people for telling the truth. Yeah, man, there's so many crazy stuff going on, man. God damn. Hey, Tanya, I'm trying to let you know Tahir is fired. The coconut man, he putting coconuts. Don't you put no coconuts up in this daggone chat. You get fired. Wendy, who did the coconuts the last time? Let's go. I'm ready. Okay, Wendy. Since Wendy said it's time to go, it's time to go. So we turn out our mics this way. We're going to count down. I'm on the right mouse. This is fun, y'all. Peace, everyone. What's up, Uncle Mike? Brian Carter, what's happening? That's my live chat, y'all. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Check it out, D. Smith. What's up? Don't forget we live, y'all. We got a live channel, the Music Recording Network Live. The Music Recording Network Live is a separate channel that we do all our live stuff on. We are live as we speak while we're doing our reactions. Y'all can go in the chat room and chat it up. Y'all know how it works and everything. But the Music Recording Network Live, you might have to put that in the search. The Music Recording Network Live. Scroll down a little bit and you'll see the world with the word live written in red. That's us. So check it out, man. I clicked on this video, man. I thought this was pretty cool. My man got on a cool hat with the smiles and everything on upside down. Unique Masa Audio, Misi Audio, something like that. Y'all know I can't read. Anyway, Katt Williams responds to Jay-Z's lawsuit. He responds. His response will shock you. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Go over to my man channel, man. Check him out, man. He doing a good job and all that good stuff, man. Love it. So without any further ado, hey, let's check it out.
Katt Williams responds to Jay-Z getting arrested, and it will shock you what Katt Williams said. Katt Williams, the one who started this off on Club 𝗟𝗓𝗓. Round of applause to Katt Williams and Club 𝗟𝗓𝗓. Relax, y'all. Relax. We're going to sit back. We're going to listen to what Katt Williams got to say. This joint is crazy. Make sure you subscribe at Mecca Audio TV and YouTube. Hit the notification bell as well as over here. And cop my man Lou Sims' book. The QR code on the screen works. Let's get it popping.
Let's pop it, get
it. All right.
Hey. Hey. Make a move.
It is unique Mecca Audio, man. We're going to begin.
Mecca. Throwback pictures, baby. Then them throwback pictures.
You know what it is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. We're going to begin this joint. We're going to get right to it, get right to the nitty gritty.
Man.
Katt Williams said 2024, the big dick deviants will be exposed. And this is the exposure. And I want to say this before we go any further. Jay-Z, be careful what you ask for. You're pushing about them making it a criminal case.
Okay.
Come on, family. Tone it down. You're fighting against a shark now. Relax. Like you said, you're a man that made it out the projects. You didn't go to these people's European school to now to play these European games that they playing. Whole different place. That's why we have different pieces on the chessboard. You're just one piece. You're a king, and everyone else around you on your board is just to protect you. Let your lawyer do the protecting. All right, let's get this thing going.
All right.
This morning, rap mogul Jay-Z is denying allegations he's to the 13-year-old girl alongside rapper 𝗕𝗟𝗡𝗅 Combs. That civil lawsuit filed against Combs in October was amended Sunday to include Jay-Z. The accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, says she was assaulted by both men at a Video Music Awards after party in 2000. In a blistering statement, Jay-Z accuses Jane Doe's attorney of trying to blackmail him. He said further, quote, "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one."
If you think about everything he said, and you're able to dissect and go back and listen to all the things he said that were going to happen in the year, you notice everything did happen. I don't know how he knew. I don't know who he talks to or who I mean, what inside information he might have. But everything he said, it came true. Everything he said came true. So there's some truth to everything that he knows. And the fact that he's saying, I held back a little bit, he probably has stuff on people and he just used jabs instead of throwing that haymaker. He could have, I'm assuming it could have been the career.
There's a possibility.
At Katt Williams, who's getting exposed next?
Wow.
Hashtag Katt has the answers.
Katt Williams is back just in time to respond to the news about Jay-Z potentially going behind bars.
Okay.
Ever since the Diddy fiasco went down, people have been pointing fingers at Jay-Z, accusing him of being just as monstrous as the diddler and actively engaging in the freak-offs. And now he has been sued along with Diddy for allegedly R-wording a 13-year-old after she was laced and left vulnerable. And bet that Katt Williams has a few choice words for Jay-Z now that the cat's out of the bag. This has been a wild year ever since Katt dropped that Club 𝗟𝗓𝗓 interview, but the way it looks right now, 2025 is going to be one hell of a ride. Tony Busby has been one of the lawyers really riding the Diddy wave hard after claiming to have over 100 credible witnesses and victims who claim to have been unwilling participants at Diddy's freak-offs. He made it clear that he wasn't afraid of naming names and was going to protect himself if the people at the top ever deemed him a threat and came for him. Tony has been reaching out to celebs in private, telling them what the victims are saying and asking them to settle before he says anything in public. Many A-listers have shelled out a few coins to keep their names out of the headlines. But
So what do you think about that? You got a lawyer that pulls up on someone and tells them, hey, look, your name came up in the joint. If you want to keep your name out the headlines, this is what you got to do. Allegedly. Does that sound like extortion to you?
Yeah,
for them to actually say, hey, I got some clients that saying your name with something real nasty that'll tear apart your career. What you want to do? You want to settle this amicably? Or do you want to pursue this further in the court? You put in the comments if that sounds like extortion to you.
From the look of things, Jay-Z ain't one of them. Back in November, Tony came out with a long post on his IG saying that a very powerful John Doe has been pulling all connections to intimidate and silence not just him, but the victims he was representing. But
see, so right there, Tony Busby is saying that, what this is allegedly showing is that Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z was being contacted by Tony Busby, and Jay-Z put out, a thing in the court against Tony Busby, letting it be known that da-da-da-da, and he didn't put him in the initial lawsuit with Diddy because he thought that maybe they could work it out amicably. But obviously somewhere along the line, it either fell apart if they was talking, or Jay-Z took too long to respond, and then Tony Busby fired his shot and went and brought it public. And now we at where Jay-Z knew what was coming, so that's why he already had his response ready to fire back so quickly. And now it's a war. So let's see where we go from here.
Busby didn't name anyone and only said that he was not going to stop fighting. Right before he said what he said, Tony's law firm had filed a lawsuit on behalf of one of Diddy's accusers. She claimed that she was 13 when she met Brother Love and came across him while she was desperately trying to get into the MTV Music Video Awards. As she was trying to get in, a grown man approached her, telling her that she was the right fit for Diddy and they could get her a seat at the awards show. She was taken to Diddy's after party. So when she got to this,
shouldn't that man also be arrested and charged? A 13-year-old girl, you're going to say, is a perfect fit for a grown man. He should be charged as well. Put it in the comments.
Party, she was asked to sign an NDA and ended up taking a drink, which allegedly had something in it. After
a 13-year-old signing an NDA? Non-disclosure for a 13-year-old? Come on, man.
She was feeling dizzy and stumbling everywhere. Before she knew what was happening, she found herself in a room with no furniture and a big bed. She was scared when Diddy came in with two other celebs, a male and a female. She didn't identify the two in the lawsuit, but said Diddy threw her like a rag doll on the bed. He alleges that Diddy and the male celeb had their way with her while the other celebs just watched. When Diddy tried to go again, she got up, punched him in the neck, and grabbed her stuff and ran out of the room. She didn't stop running until she got to a gas station to call her dad and tell him what happened to her. This happened in the early 2000s, and at first the girl was only going after the diddler, and now the lawsuit has revealed that the other unnamed male in the room was actually Jay-Z. It seemed like Jay-Z knew this was coming because he had his response in the drafts, because he responded almost as soon as his name was mentioned. He also went straight for the jugular and spoke directly to Tony Busby when he said, "My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations, and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir, it had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one."
Jay-Z, be careful what you ask for, man. These people not playing, right? This is what's going on, right? We're going to ride. We're going to take a ride. Now, check. Jay-Z.
Okay.
You're not one of them. You was being protected under that cloak, right? That Diddy was protected under. They put Diddy out of that cloak, just like now they're putting you from under that cloak, and that's why they allowed Tony Busby to move forward. This is what happened when you're protected by the powers that be. And then the powers that be kick you to the wolves. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. It's going to get real ugly for you, Mr. Jay-Z. It's going to get real ugly. Because when them people...
I don't think so, man.
Man, Jay-Z got some
Whomever would
tricks up his
commit such a
sleeve.
crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine? You have made a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. But Tony Busby is standing 10 toes down on this once, and he is ready to meet Jay-Z wherever he is.
Okay.
He telling Jay-Z, I'll meet you in the projects or wherever you want me to meet you at, because I got everything I need to take you down and get the bag for my client and myself. Tony Busby, yo, that's a shark, man. I mean, you gotta give him a round of applause.
Chess move, man. It's a chess move. Wait a minute. Because you know he got 120 cases. Throw your little weak jab out to test the waters. They got more.
Jay-Z is a man from the projects and he's in combat, and this is when the projects meet the Marines. All right, let's see who would win. Who do you think is going to win? Put it in the comment.
He released a statement of his own saying, despite a coordinated and aggressive effort that has included harassing my kids, contacting my clients and former clients to encourage them sue me, contacting my colleagues or former employees, asking if I've abused them, showing at my current employees' homes to harass them, filing frivolous cases against me and my law firm, defaming me with outrageous assertions to anyone who will listen, and having mysterious people follow me and my family. I'm still that guy. I won't be bullied or intimidated. People will see through this effort to discredit me and my clients, and the truth will be revealed. I also won't allow anyone to scare my clients into silence. And bet Jaguar Wright having a field day with this one.
Oh, yeah.
You have said that you believe Jay-Z's worse than Diddy, and I believe
absolutely.
Do you believe he's higher up, you know, in the food chain above?
Now
Diddy?
he is. Now he is. He wasn't, which is why I know he's doing everything that he can do to play both sides against the middle, to make sure that Diddy goes down and he stays clean.
Do you think he's scared right now? Do you think Beyonce's scared?
Oh, absolutely. Did you know that Tony Busby, the lawyer that's doing all the Diddy lawsuits, just got sued?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
By a prominent figure. They're trying to make everybody believe it's Kevin Hart. But the funny thing is, the lawsuit that's suing Tony Busby, Spiro is a partner. And Alex Spiro is Jay-Z's personal lawyer.
Oh, so it's probably Jay-Z then that's doing the suing.
Of course, they've used Kevin's name.
Well,
but it ain't Kevin. Why is Alex Spiro popping up everywhere?
And you know, 50 Cent is never going to pass up an opportunity to clown on Jay. Jay said, they said, I the kid, everybody get dressed. We're going to see Mufasa. LOL. When Katt heard that Jay-Z was finally getting his comeuppance, it felt like people were finally going to know the things he stopped himself from saying. According to reports, Katt finally feels justice is getting served. He believes Jay-Z really needs to be careful right now and move with the same cleverness that got him out of Project Brooklyn to Bel Air. Because this same pride Jay's been showing is the exact same one that Diddy had with Cassie, and we all know where that got him.
If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview. Listen, in 20 years, won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and that she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people. How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? It's not where the line is drawn.
Whoa.
It's God's side and the other side.
Whoa. I know my chat room heard that. You got 2 sides. You either on God's side I can't even think of another side but his side.
Me for these things, because why would you talk about another black dude? It's not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side.
We don't
period.
care nothing about
period.
the other
All
side.
of these
Period.
big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all.
Did he say big D? He said big D. That was a mistake, but it still fit. That's what I like.
Why would you talk about another black dude? It's not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
And have the normal these.
Amen.
Thoughts on this?
I think one thing that Mr. Busby has in his favor is the standard by which the civil courts are going to have to weigh this. It's not a criminal case. They don't have to prove this beyond a reasonable doubt. They have to prove it by the preponderance of the evidence.
Right.
And this means...
See, that means that they don't have to prove nothing. They just got to put a whole bunch of people on the stand to say this happened, that happened, this happened, that happened, to just show that, well, where there's smoke, there's fire. That's all you got to prove with a civil court. Remember, O.J. Simpson, he lost the trial, then they went to civil court. But now they're doing the reverse because now it's about the bag, and Tony Busby has lined himself with the federal government, where he's turning over these witnesses and all this investigation he's doing for his civil lawsuit that don't need a higher burden of proof as a criminal lawsuit over to the feds. And then the feds is, letting them know who to get, who not to get, and they working together as one. Tony Busby is like a genius. A genius when you put him in a lawyer stance, because he done lined himself with the government. So the government is going to get the bag out of Diddy. They're going to get the bag out of Jay-Z. And so is Tony Busby for his clients and himself at 33 1/3%, or maybe even 50%. Who knows what they worked out.
For the average viewer who doesn't know what that means, what does that mean?
It just means that you have to prove more likely than not that it happened. Tipping the scale to, let's say, 51% in your favor with respect to the evidentiary standard. Now, Mr. Busby had a press conference a few months back. And during that press conference, he stated that the civil lawsuits that he was moving forward with were ones that were vetted by his office. He stated that he hired an investigator, that investigator gathered further corroborating evidence. And so I'm very curious to see what corroborating evidence he has that he thinks can meet that low burden of proof.
Folks have also pointed out that in Jay-Z's statement, he never directly or technically denies the allegations. Most of what he said was just to bash Tony and danced around the allegations rather than denying it completely. Jay also filed a motion in court arguing that Jane Doe should reveal her name instead of hiding while he's being dragged on social media. But anyone with a brain knows that if she does that, Jay and Beyonce's fans are going to dunk on her until she...
Well, first of all, I mean, we just learning all this. But what I'm trying to say is I used to work for a law firm, and the John Doe, no matter what, a John Doe has to be revealed so they can have ample amount of time to defend themselves. So the John Doe, the lawyers in the John Doe, they filed as a John Doe for the beginning of the thing, but you have to reveal themselves so they can defend themselves.
She books a flight out of the U.S.
There's no vindication for me. Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Hey, yo, anybody know how to get in touch with Jaguar Wright? Please get in touch with her. I'd like to talk to this young lady, please.
We can get in touch with her.
My number's on the screen, 917-68. Whether you believe or not, that's neither here nor there. But she speaks her mind, and she was there doing a lot of this, and she's been doing her homework.
Shout out to Jaguar Wright. By his son. Put a 1 in the chat. What's up, chat? Put a 1 in the chat if you down with Jaguar Wright. I got to say that for my chat, my chat room. Don't forget our live channel, y'all. Put a 1 in the chat right now if you down with Jaguar Wright.
Silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
There you go.
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean.
Whoa. A lot of people allowed it to go on, said nothing, didn't intervene, maybe benefited from it, profited from it. All of these individuals and entities, in my view, have exposure here.
And let's keep it a buck. Saying Jay-Z's hands are completely clean is like saying monkeys can fly. From Foxy Brown to Aaliyah, Tiara Marie, and Rihanna, Jay-Z had some weird relationships with these women when they were teenagers. And even Beyonce was in a relationship with Jay from the time she was a teenager. And there's no way Jay-Z being friends with Diddy for so long and basically coming up together didn't know the things he was interested in. It's either he saw and just minded his business or also had the same freak in him as Diddy.
Like everybody else, I couldn't believe that it was that extreme. So I've always known him to be turned up, but I didn't know he was that turned up. So, it wasn't a good look. Dang. It made me reevaluate. The things that he's been accused of has made me reevaluate every single second I've been in the business.
A hit dog will holler, and with the way Jay-Z reacted to the lawsuit and the things Katt has said, no one thinks Jay is completely innocent. You must be a true D-rider if you don't believe Jay-Z didn't do half the mess P.P.L. been accusing of him for years. Jay-Z has pushed drugs to fund his record company for years, sleeps with young women, and promotes hate to the black community. He's a glorified dealer who's gotten away with crime for a long time. This Jay-Z should make everyone realize that you should not idolize celebrities and musicians. A lot of our favorite artists are probably people, or worse, genuine evil, like pure evil. And finally, there's no alternative reality of the multiverse that Jay-Z didn't know exactly what Diddy was doing, and he still was best friends with him. The only explanation possible is that he is cut from the same cloth. Nothing other than that makes sense. Jay-Z just got himself 100 problems to deal with, and he and Diddy are going to be putting out fires like they were paid to do so. Let me
What happened? What happened? Oh, he talking and ain't nothing happening. He doing one of my numbers, y'all. That's what happened with me a lot. I hit the mute button because I want the audio to be clean, but he ain't saying nothing. So maybe I should say something. Yeah, shout out to my chat. All right, that's the end. Yeah, that's the end. That's the end. That's the end right there. One of the things I gotta say, man, y'all gotta think about this, man. Check this out. 120 cases, right? This is the first time Jay-Z been mentioned. Right, little. 120 cases. We all know how close. Well, they wasn't real close. You didn't see them every day. They did a lot of business and stuff together, Puffy and Jay-Z. Now, they both was at each other parties and doing business with each other. Now, let's talk about what Jaguar knows, because she was there. Jaguar, just in case y'all don't know that, Jaguar was Jay-Z's background singer. And Jaguar said that she experienced herself a lot of things that Jay-Z did. Jay-Z is worse than the dealer. You know, that's my Jaguar voice. But anyway, could it be that this lawyer is playing a chess game? Let's just put this little thing out there real quick. The 13-year-old, I think that we may not even win this case. We're going to put out our weakest, we're going to throw our weakest punch out there first, right? The little girl was 13. There's only one witness that they haven't said the person's name yet. So as soon as they say the name, Jay-Z is going to throw all this money at them to say, hush, hush, don't say nothing and everything. And it's funny because in today's world, it's easy to buy somebody. It's very easy to buy them. Okay, Jay-Z, yeah, sure, you're right. You know, because if you can't be brought, think about it now. If you can't be brought, then you're going to catch pneumonia. Make up your mind. So now, throw the little bone out there just to let him know that you next. Somebody got to be somebody. So far, all we know facts is P. Diddy. No other name has came out, and we talk about parties and freak off and all this crap happening in the background. Allegedly, his tapes being shopped. Then you had that line boy come on in talking about some he got me buying this book for 350 times as much as it's worth. I paid $250 for this book, man, and I haven't even read it yet. $20 book. Because I know it's full of lies and all the stuff they probably got off the internet and said, we're gonna put this book together. And I'm gonna go on new. Come on, y'all. I'm trying to bring facts and everything. But I know one thing. That man didn't pass the bar for no reason and be a big-time lawyer. He know what he doing. We got to have faith in him. Slipping up a little bit, man. You slipping up just a little bit. Stay off social media, man. That's our job. You over there getting into a social media. That's the only thing I don't like he did so far. You was real good when you was put out the 1-800 number, get all these people. Then all of a sudden, you on social media going tit for tat with Jay-Z. That's the only thing that wasn't professional, man. The longer you stay behind, you should be working on these cases, you and your crew. We need justice, man. And I'm not even talking about that. Check this out. Y'all know this is the last thing I'm gonna say, then I'm gonna close, man, because I'll be giving y'all way too much because this is serious. What's my Dr. There you go. Dr. Umar, we put out a video, right? That Dr. Umar, man, shout out to him, man. I think he's a very powerful brother that's doing some things. He said that they putting all this emphasis on this Diddy case and stuff to not shed light on these people that working at the shipyards with them big. Y'all ever see them movies with them big old things they put on the ship? Them big canisters or whatever. The people that work the shipyards is going on strike for different things, and they are tired of hearing people banging, trying to get out of these from the traffickers. Yeah. So they going on strike and stuff. Can you imagine you at work and somebody's banging on a wall or some stuck somewhere, and you like, I can't get, oh no, never mind. You just go take a break. We handle that. They know what's going on. What's going on here? Look, man, it's something going on. They talked about other countries and all that stuff coming, man. I'm just gonna cut it off at that. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous for the United States. Y'all supposed to be bigger than this, man. Somebody better straighten something up. This social media, boy, we letting it out as best we can. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. How in the world? Oh my goodness, how in the world? We should have hit the original video on that joint, but I thought my man was going to do better than that. But hey, it is what it is. Agree. I ain't got my glasses on, y'all. Wait a minute. Hello, Mike. How's your day? Agree. Appreciate it. Cassandra Johnson. What's up, Cassandra? What's going on? What y'all think, man? I think that I really think that
these homes to harass them, filing frivolous cases against.
Yeah. Check this out, man. I like the way he break it all the way down, man. So Dr. Umar breaks silence on Jay-Z's assault allegations. And this is one of the things that you need to do. If you feel as though Jay-Z is I think I hit the wrong person that time. Wait a minute. No, I guess that's right. Dang it, Nancy. Absolute wonderful. Yeah. Let me talk to y'all a little bit before we get into this next video. Yeah, the crazy thing is Jay-Z and Beyonce are playing on the intelligence of Gen Z. They don't know anything about these folks except they're billionaires. They act like Jay-Z going to buy them a car. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Dang it, Nancy. I like that name. Did y'all hear today the fight between Chris and was because Rihanna gave Chris the gift that keeps on giving. What? Golly, nah, I ain't hear nothing about that one. We need to stand united. You right about that. That's crazy, man. God damn, this dude can, boy, your timing is terrible. One. Deed is I think you behind a little bit. Now they can discuss it. Didn't they say they cannot discuss details of the case? Jury duty is the only one that will say that if you are the lawyer will say it. If you got a case, it's up to your judge to tell you not to discuss it. It ain't against the law. It ain't gonna help you now. You have a right to remain silent because anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. That don't just go for when you're being arrested. That goes for anything you do. Yeah. Patricia, what you going? Well, Patricia, what's up with you? How you doing? You doing all right? Is you okay? That's all I want to know. If you okay, then I'm good to go. What's up? Good evening, much. Mike Cross, Mars, chats. I am coming to the chat and that like, yeah, thumbs up, appreciate it. Cheese Factor, what is you gonna do, baby? Murph gave me a link. I'm sorry, Murph. I wasn't gonna skip you. Hey, Mike and Mars, who said that? That's Shannon Clock. Shout out to Shannon Wikia. He put the I'm sorry, Murph. You know, I'm half crazy. He put Mike's PayPal link and I clicked on it. Maybe I'm going to give myself some money. I just saw a link. Hi, Mike and Mars. Hello, everyone. Hey, y'all. Hi, Mike. Michelle is up in the house, y'all. When I do this, y'all, I tell everybody. I don't care. That's Michelle. When I click on it and it shows up bigger on my screen. That way I can take a real good look at the picture. Hey, cuties. All the cuties. I like all the cuties. Cutie pie. You're the reason why. Not you, Cheese Factory. You ain't cute. I'm just serious. Kobe, what's going on? Y'all ready? Check this out, man. We're gonna talk about Dr. Umar breaks silence on Jay-Z. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, y'all. Real talk. What's up? Somebody else subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know why to New York. WY. I don't know why. I gotta take this sweat off, man. I'm getting too hot. Don't look at it in a mindset of you want them to be guilty. If they did something, it's gonna happen. You got to remember one thing. Teresa Hayes, new subscriber, love the show. Thank you, Teresa Hayes. Teresa, I'm gonna let you know now. Helen J, don't listen to Helen J. don't listen to Helen J. Helen J just drop. Don't Helen J. Listen, I know you new here. Don't listen to Helen J because she gonna get on my nerves. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah. She beautiful. She beautiful. Queenie too. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. Check it out. Watch this, y'all. Now he's gonna state a lot of facts in this, man. One K Mother Phoenix version say K. He's gonna state a lot of facts and listen with an open, not saying that Jay-Z is not guilty, not saying that he is guilty, but listen to Mike is getting warm from the wine. Look here, Jamie, that's my lie, and I'm gonna stick to it, okay? You got that right. I'm getting real warm from the lie. Teresa, look, they said, Murph asked me, he said, did you buy wine? No, I did not buy any wine. That's my lie, and I'm sticking to it. It splashed up my nose. So anywho, check this out. Dr. Uber Silence. Let's go ahead and do this. Wait a minute. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping, baby. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all so much. This is fun. It's better than playing the bass on stage. What is up, YouTube? I got doing me. Yeah. Check it out, man. Before we get started, man, the Music Recording Network Live is filling up quick, man. It's filling up. Thank y'all so much. My live channel is a different channel. You can go to the search bar and type in the Music Recording Network. The Music Recording Network Live. Put live at the end. Scroll down a little bit. You see the world with the word live written in it. Yeah. Or you can go now. It says click more. It used to say descriptions, right? But YouTube changed stuff. It's click more. Down there, it's a live channel, something in the live channel down there and everything. A link and everything. Y'all click on the live channel. Come over there. Voice your opinion. Come on the show if you want to, if you feel brave. We'd love to hear your thoughts on all this stuff, man. We just did a reaction to Katt Williams has said, you know how Katt said, all lies will be exposed in 2024. That's all. I don't have a voice, man. I don't have a Katt Williams voice. But anyway, check this out, man. Dr. Umar breaks silence on Jay-Z assault allegations and reveals the truth. Y'all gotta listen to this, man, because I was like, dang, he right. And this is he's a doctor. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out.
Yeah, it's a lot going on out here, man. How you feel about Jay-Z and what he going through?
You know, when I look at the Jay-Z sex assault allegation, and I read completely the plaintiff's argument put forth by her attorney, Tony Busby. And right from the gate, Art, I had some very serious concerns about her narrative. First of all, and this doesn't speak to the legalities of the case. This doesn't speak to the moralities of the case. This doesn't speak to the political implications of the case. I'm stepping back from those three for a minute here, and I'm asking a very basic, simple, common sense question. And that is, how in the hell does a 13-year-old girl show up at Radio City Music Hall on September the 7th, 2000 for the Video Music Awards, let alone the after party? According to the complaint, the civil suit, she asked a friend who drove her there and dropped her off. Now, Art, I have a 13-year-old daughter. Help me understand how anybody's 13-year-old daughter has a friend who's driving, who can pick them up, without their parents' permission, drive them to Radio City Music Hall for the VMAs. That's the first thing. That's the psychologist in me. That's the educator in me. That's the child advocate in me. How does a 13-year-old know anybody that they can call to pick them up and drop them off at the VMAs? So soon when I saw that, I said something interesting is going on here. So as I read the civil suit paperwork further, I see that she didn't have a ticket to get in, nor should she have, because she was only 13 years old.
13?
So she says she stays outside the VMAs. She watches the VMAs on a Jumbotron. She says she goes over to the limousine row where the limousine drivers are parked, and she runs into one of the drivers for Puff's entourage or so forth. And he tells her that if you stay here or meet me back here after the award show, I have to drop off Puff. I got to drop off his entourage, some other celebrities. And when I'm done dropping them off, I'm going to come back and pick you up. According to the civil suit, the limousine driver told the 13-year-old that Puff likes young girls and you fit the description of the type of young girl that he likes. So I'm going to come back and pick you up. So he comes back, he gets her. He takes her to the after party, wherever that was, and it's not clear whether that was at Puff House or some other location. So she gets into the after party. She sees all these celebrities. They doing drugs, they getting high, you know, being sexually promiscuous, whatever the case may be. She says they give her, Art, what she believes at that time to have been a non-disclosure agreement. So another red flag goes up for me, because I'm saying to myself, if you're only 13 years old, how can they give you an NDA? In other words, did you misrepresent yourself as being older than what you really are?
Like
because
they all do.
Everybody knows a minor cannot sign consent for themselves. A minor cannot sign consent for themselves. So if someone in that party gave this 13-year-old child a non-disclosure agreement, that means they were under the assumption that you were an adult and you did not make it clear to them that you were only a child. You didn't make it clear to the limo driver that you were only a child. And also, going back to the limo driver, Art, if he tells you that Puffy is into young girls, you look young, you're the type of girl he would want, doesn't that kind of signal to you that if he's coming back to pick you up, he's not taking you to meet Puff for a music deal. He ain't taking you to meet Puff for an audition. He ain't taking you to meet Puff so you can sing cameo on one of his artist's upcoming songs. He's taking you to see Puff for some kind of sexual activity. He sized you up physically and said you the type of girls he likes. And he wants to take you to the after party. What else can he be talking about, Art, other than some sex? So let's go further. She gets to the after party. She says that there's waitresses walking around giving out drinks. She takes one of the drinks and she starts drinking it. She starts to feel woozy, lightheaded. She gets tired. So she decides to stumble to a room, a vacant room at the party. I'm assuming the party is in a home. She stumbles to the vacant room, Art, and she lays down because she's woozy, and that makes sense. You had something to drink. They said Puffy be spiking his drinks, true or false. That's what's out there. So I can understand that. But here's what I don't understand, Puff. I don't think a 13-year-old girl, or any woman for that point, and of course we're talking about a minor, if you're in a party and you see all these celebrities and they doing drugs and getting high and being sexually promiscuous, if you feeling lightheaded and woozy, why not sit down in the main party area? Why not sit down in the living room or the dance area? Because as you know, Art, there's chairs everywhere at a nightclub. There's chairs everywhere at a home. So why didn't you stay within view of the attendees? Why did you wander down some narrow hallway into an empty room and lay in a room by yourself and you 13 years old? She didn't say somebody led her to the room. She didn't say they asked her to go to the room. From what I read, on her own, she ends up in this room. She lays down. Shortly thereafter, Sean Combs and Sean Carter enters the room together with a mysterious celebrity B, who is alleged to be a female. So then I'm saying to myself, if Sean Combs and Sean Carter are about to sexually assault an underage female, why would you bring a spectator in to witness your crime? Now, it might not be beyond the realm of possibilities because...
Wait a minute. I got to hear that one more time. Think about that. But see, this is the thing. Once you get so big and you are, I run New York, you so big time, Puffy, I get everything I want. You stop thinking like a normal person. You don't even think that this is a crime. This is normal. You done did it over and over and over and over again for 30 years. So this part right here is this for us. Dr. Umar and normal people. Why would you bring somebody in to see you do this crime? Ain't no crime, man. What are you talking about? We do this all the time. Come on, let's do it. Watch this.
Why would you bring a spectator in to witness your crime?
That's how we
now think. It might not be beyond the realm of possibilities because in that lifestyle, as you and I know, they do a lot of crazy stuff. So maybe they brought celebrity B in there, hoping she would join in on the menage a trois, join in on the orgy, maybe engage in some same-sex activity. Who knows what they had on their mind? But on the surface, Art, I'm looking at these two men. And even though we're talking about a crime that happened 22 years ago, 24 years ago, they were still at the top of their game. Jay-Z done already had In My Lifetime Volume 2 that went like 5-6 times platinum. You know what I mean? He was about to drop the blueprint if he hadn't already. You know, Biggie done already joined the ancestors. Mace done already blew up. Puffy is at the top of his game. So they were still the kings of New York 24 years ago. They were still the kings of hip hop 24 years ago. So if you are Jay-Z and Sean Carter, Jay-Z and Sean Combs, Sean Carter and Sean Combs, why would you risk a witness partaking in you sexually assaulting a child? Why bring the witness into the room? I just thought that was a little odd. So anyway, she says Sean Carter assaulted her first, held her down. When he was done, he backed up, and then Sean Combs proceeded to SA her as well, assault her. And then after he SA'd her, he tried to force her to engage in oral sex. She began punching, fighting. She hit him on the neck. Sean Combs backs off. She says she somehow stumbles out of the room, gets her clothes, gets dressed, gets outside. She runs to a gas station. She ends up at the gas station. The gas attendant could clearly see that she's perturbed, she's distraught, she's bewildered, she's traumatized. The gas attendant allows her to use the telephone. She calls her father. Now, this is important, Art, because now you're implicating your father. You're implicating someone else in this now. She says she called her father. The father comes and picks her up. She admits that she tells her father that she lied to get down to Radio City Music Hall to attend the Video Music Awards and or the after party.
Right.
Now, let me stop right there. If the father is still alive, rest in peace if he is not. If the father is still alive, Art, he's going to be subpoenaed to take the stand. He's going to have to testify. What did your daughter say when she called you? Did she call you? What did you say to her? How did you respond? How long did it take you to get to the gas station to pick her up? And the bigger questions are, the bigger question for the father, why didn't you drive your daughter to a hospital or to the police precinct to make a report?
Amen.
Why did you all go home? Did you take her to the police precinct for a police report, criminal complaint?
That's my
on the two most popular men in the hip hop industry?
Come on now.
Or did you take her to a hospital to make sure she was safe, that she hadn't been harmed or hurt, broken bones, STDs, whatever the case may be. A rape hit. And if he took her daughter home, Art, I believe that's going to seriously undermine their argument, because what black father you know?
Come on.
You, me, or the brother down the street. If our daughter tells us she was assaulted and we go pick her up and we can tell she not right, we doing one of three things. We going to the police, we going to the hospital, or we going back to the after party and we about to turn it out. Do you feel me, Art? Them the only, there's no other option. This is my 13-year-old baby. My 13-year-old baby got SA'd by Sean Carter, allegedly.
Not necessarily in that order. That's the only thing I want to say. I might be pissed off to the point that I may not do it in that order. I might go back to the after party first. Then we go into the hospital to check her out. And then I'm going to file a complaint at the police. Let's
one
see.
of three things. We going to the police.
We going to the police.
We going to the hospital, or we going back to the after party and we about to turn it out. Do you feel me, Art? Them the only, there's no other option. This is my 13-year-old baby. My 13-year-old baby got SA'd by Sean Carter, allegedly, and Sean Combs, allegedly. And I don't drive her to the hospital. I don't drive her to the police precinct to make a report. And I don't show up with her uncles and cousins to the after party to turn it out. Something don't look right. So then we go further, Art.
Something don't look like. Something don't look right. Something don't feel right. Something don't sound right. Because you best believe, oh my God, y'all don't want to hear half my stories. Y'all don't want to hear it. I can make a phone call right now and get a bunch of people over here. I got wrecked. If I got wrecked, or if they got wrecked, I'm sick and tired of. So man, don't call me no more, because your wreck is crazy. Here we go. We go
further.
Here we go.
24 years pass. 24 years. Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all don't say nothing. Now, don't get me wrong, Art. If she was an adult woman, I could understand her having to deal with her trauma before she comes forward. But she was a child. She was a child, which means it's up to her parents to press charges. It's up to her parents to get an attorney. It's up to her parents to make the police report. So as a mother and father, why didn't you seek legal justice for your child? These questions are going to come up. Now, in the civil suit paperwork, Art, according to Tony Busby, what he read, her attorney based in Houston, Texas, according to the civil suit, she demands a jury trial. That really caught me, Art. I was surprised at that. She's demanding a jury trial. Why am I surprised? Because, Art, if she's demanding a jury trial, she's going to have to take the stand. She has to testify. Remember, the only people who can plead the fifth are the people being accused of the crime. Jay-Z can plead the fifth. Sean Combs can plead the fifth because they are the defendants. She is bringing the case. So do you know what that means? She's going to have to take the stand, Art. And I'm saying to myself, are you sure you want to do this if it's not true? And it could be true. I want to be honest about this. I don't know if she's telling the truth or not. I'm going to look at this from both sides. And if the sister is telling the truth, Art, I pray to God she get every penny she wants. I pray to God that those who assaulted her get the worst karma that's out here in the universe. Nobody should ever abuse a child. There's nothing worse than a sexual assault of a woman. There's no crime worse than the sexual assault of a woman. There's no crime worse than the abuse of a child. And when you combine them, Art, sex assault of a female with sex abuse of a child, that's the worst crime on the planet Earth. So if that lady is innocent, I pray to God she get all the help she's entitled to. I pray to God she get every penny that she's suing for, and any karma that comes to those who are responsible for that, they deserve it. So I will never defend anybody against injustice. But if she is fabricating this story, Art, it's going to come out on the stand. The lawyers are going to put her up there, Art, and they're going to try to make her look like she's some kind of promiscuous, money-grabbing, stereotypical inner city young girl. They're going to ask her, were you a virgin until September 7th, the year 2000? How many men did you have sex with before September the 7th, the year 2000? They're going to ask her, were you part of a sex ring? Did you have a pimp? Was it your pimp who dropped you off at Radio City Music Hall and not some friend of yours? How many 13-year-olds have a friend they can call to drop them off? Were you on an assignment by your pimp? They're going to ask her these things. How many partners did you have by that time? And the biggest questions for the attorney are, if I'm for the defense, the biggest question that Tony Busby is going to have to answer are, what material evidence do you have? What 24 years ago, Art, what material evidence do you have to prove that she was ever alone in a room with Sean Combs or Sean Carter? Do you have any video surveillance? I doubt it. Do you have a witness? She said the only other person in the room, Art, was who? Celebrity B. That means Celebrity B is a friend. Celebrity B is a friend of Sean Combs and is a friend of Sean Carter. They not giving them up. Whoever Celebrity B is, I don't see them giving up Puff or Jay. I don't see it. I don't see it. So if it was only 4 of you in this room, and the only person who can testify as to whether or not you were SA'd by Carter and Combs is their friend Celebrity B, Art, what do you have to prove that you were alone with them? Number one, what material evidence do you have to prove you had sex with them? Number two, what material evidence do you have to prove that they assaulted you? Number three, how do we know you was alone with them too? How do we know that you had sex with them too? How do we know you was assaulted by them too? Art, let me draw a parallel. The only way I see, maybe there is some video surveillance from 24 years ago. They said Puffy taped everything. Maybe they could find the tape. That's one thing right there.
Yes.
Number two, the only other thing I could see is if she pulled a Monica Lewinsky. Now, if she pulled a Monica Lewinsky and she has a pair of jeans or a skirt or a dress or a blouse that has Sean Combs's DNA or Sean Carter's DNA on it, Art, that would make sense. Maybe she tucked away the dress she wore and is hanging in a closet somewhere. It's possible. Now, if she got their DNA, she got them. There's nothing to argue here. If that young lady saved the clothing she wore from 24 years ago, and it has Sean Combs's and Sean Carter's DNA on it, she got him. You cannot argue against that. But if she ain't got a Monica Lewinsky dress in the closet, Art, and keep in mind, Monica Lewinsky, her situation got exposed 3 years after her affair with President Clinton. 3 years after the affair, Art, she still had the dress. We're not talking 3 years. We're talking 24 years after the crime. If there's no material evidence, if there's no witnesses, how can she win this case? How can she win this case? Now, I want to go somewhere else with this too, Art. Now, I do have a question. If they were in the room with her, let's say allegedly and hypothetically, Sean Combs and or Sean Carter says, we were intimate with her at the VMA after party that Puff threw on September 7th, the year 2000. Yes, we were intimate with her. We did not SA her. There was no assault. It was voluntary intimacy. We were with her. But because she signed the NDA, because she showed up at the party, because she looked to be an adult, we didn't know that we were committing a crime. Let's just say they say we were with her, but it wasn't SA and we didn't know her age. That's not going to fly, Art. That defense will not work.
No.
And the reason it's not going to work for two main reasons. Number one, it is your responsibility as a grown man to ensure that you're not having relations with an underage woman. You feel me, Art? It is your legal responsibility as a man to ensure that the woman you're having sexual relations with is not underage. So the fact that they thought she was older, the fact that they presented her with an NDA, that does not absolve them of culpability in this. They're guilty. The other reason is this, Art.
Wait a minute.
I work in schools, right?
Wait a minute. Before he continues, these are the things that what he's talking about, a lot of the stuff he's talking about are the reason why we need fathers in families. Because a lot of what he just said, a lot of men don't even know that. Well, I ain't know she was under 18. I ain't know she did. No, it is your duty as a real man, is a real father, as a real father, it is your duty to educate your son. It is your duty to educate your son. So look here, son, let me sit down. And when I start telling you about these condoms, remember Steve Harvey was on that movie. He showed him how to open the condom up with one hand and all that type of stuff. It is your duty to sit down and do some professional speaking to your son and let him know, son, before you have, you over 18 now, or you 21 as a man, your number one job is to make sure you don't get in no stupid trouble.
NDA, that does not absolve them of culpability in this. They're guilty. The other reason is this, Art. I work in schools, right? We all know 13-year-old girls. We got nieces, we got cousins, we got daughters, we got it all.
Yes.
Is it possible, Art, that a grown man can't tell a 13-year-old girl isn't underage? Like for me, Art, I don't know how. 16, they look a little older. 16, 17. They may have the whole body of a full-grown woman. We know our women mature faster. We understand that. Then with the hormones they put in the food,
talk to me.
They got breasts, they got buttocks, they got it all at 15, 16, 17. I get it. But 13, Art, 13 to me, even if her body is fully developed like a woman at 13, her face, when you look in her face, I don't know how you can mistake a 13-year-old girl for a grown woman. Keep in mind, Art, there is no BBL culture back then. There is no real breast surgery culture back then. There are no fake eyelashes back then. There's really nothing in the year 2000 that a 13-year-old girl could add to herself to make it look like she's older. Now, with that being said, I have had this conversation with some of my female supporters, Art, and some of my female supporters argue, Dr. Umar, these 13-year-old girls out here, if they put on the right makeup and they wear the right clothing, they can easily look 18 and 19. This is what some sisters are saying. I'm still on the other side of the fence, Art. I understand what they're saying, that at 13, you can dress yourself up enough and look grown and fresh enough to be mistaken for 18 and 19. But even if you look 18 and 19, Art, I'm still asking for your license. You feel me? If you 18 and 19, you could be 16 and 17.
Now, my chat room is saying, and this is, oh my God, y'all seen Blue Ivory, right? In that dress for the I want to say Lion King, Ufufu, or whatever the hell that is, that little kid stuff. Even when I saw her, I was like, God, that's his daughter. Man, she grew up quick. That's all I was saying. Hold on for a second, y'all. That's all I was saying. I was like, oh, she grew up quick. Because to me, they all kids. I'm Jay-Z age. I'm looking for adults. I'm looking at Jay-Z wife is more than anything. Okay, she got all the dress. Yeah, they trying to make her look old, but maybe that's the part she's trying to play. But in the chat room, Michelle is saying Blue Ivory looked 16/18, and she's only 12. That little girl, so Jay-Z daughter, Blue Ivory, is 12. Y'all go Google the dress. I mean, Google Blue Ivory in that dress. Tell me how old she looked to you if you saw her walking down the street. That's all. I just wanted to point that out. That's a great point.
Art.
Great point.
I understand what they're saying. That at 13, you can dress yourself up enough and look grown and fresh enough to be mistaken for 18 and 19. But even if you look 18 and 19, Art, I'm still asking for your license. You feel me? If you 18 and 19, you could be 16 and 17.
That's right.
I need your license. Here's another big thing that's working against Combs and Carter, Art. Another big thing working against Combs and Carter. In most states, and I only know this by working in the schools and being a school psychologist, in most states, Art, statutory rape only applies to 14 and 15-year-olds. I want you to follow me on this. And this is going to be a big piece that they're going to try to use to convict them of this. Well, not convict, because this is a civil trial, not a criminal trial. But Art, if Jay-Z is found liable of the civil suit, technically, he may be convicted in the court of public opinion anyway, if you follow what I'm saying. Like, if he's found liable, if Sean Carter is found liable to have aided, abetted, or participated in the sexual assault of an underage child, I don't know what kind of career might be left after that. But stay with me. Some people will say, well, Donald Trump was found criminally liable for the rape of a woman just a few years ago, and he still got reelected as president. So anything's possible in America. I get it. But Donald Trump is not a black man. Now, staying on point, here's the issue, Art. In most states in the United States, statutory rape is for 14 and 15-year-old girls. And the boy has to be 4 years older than them. So if your 14-year-old daughter has an 18-year-old boyfriend and you don't like him, you can bring him up on statutory rape. If your 15-year-old daughter got a 19-year-old boyfriend and you don't like him, you can bring him up on statutory rape. In most states are 16 years old. 16 is the age of sexual majority. Once you turn 16, you can pretty much be intimate with whoever you want, and it cannot be considered rape. So 16, they're sexually liberated. I don't agree with that, by the way, but that's white man law in America. 16 is sexually liberated. 14 and 15, it's statutory rape if the boy is 4 years older than them, or the man is 4 years older than them. Now check this out, Art. If the child is 13 or younger, if the child is 13 or younger, it's not statutory rape. It's automatic, it's not statutory sex abuse. It's automatic sex abuse of a child. Because according to the letter of the law, a 13-year-old child, Art, isn't old enough to consent to sex. You feel me on that? The law says if the child is 13, they're not, even if Combs and Carter, allegedly, if they did this, even if they said we had consensual relations with her, it's still considered sex assault, Art, because she's only 13. And in the United States of America, a 13-year-old child cannot consent to voluntary sex because they don't have the psychological resources to understand the verbal contract that they're entering into. So if Puff or Jay said this happened, they automatically are going to be found liable for the sexual assault of this child. And I hope this didn't happen. I really hope that this didn't happen, Art, because first of all, for the child, for the child, I hope that this woman who's now 37, 38 years old, I hope that this didn't happen, because I don't ever want to see this happen to no female. And we know black women are assaulted more than all other groups of women, and their perpetrators are less likely to be held accountable, Art. But here's another thing that got to be looked at too. Here's another thing that has to be looked at too. From the political side, Art, from the political side, we had Bill Cosby convicted in 2018. We had R. Kelly convicted in Brooklyn in 2021 and convicted again in Chicago in 2022. We had Sean Combs currently held in custody awaiting trial in 2024. And now we got Sean Carter not being accused of criminal behavior, but behavior that could have him found civilly responsible for the abuse of this woman. The point that I'm getting at, Art, that's four. That's 4 black male billionaires in 6 years. If we just take 2018 to 2024, we have seen a black male billionaire publicly destroyed once every year and a half. a black male billionaire publicly destroyed every 18 months for the past 6 years. Now, even if you believe that these men are no good and they committed this crime, I don't have a problem with that. If they're guilty, they should pay the price. I'm not defending no one who abuses women or abuses children. I want to be clear about that. But if they are innocent, Art, and I do believe Bill Cosby was, I don't believe Puffy engaged in interstate sexual trafficking against people's will. I don't believe that. Sean Carter, I don't know, but I don't believe it. It still remains to be seen. But here's the point that I'm getting at, Art. If these men are innocent of even some of these charges, this clearly speaks to an agenda and a conspiracy to destroy black male billionaires in this country. We only have but so many of them. The only ones left after this, look at this, Art. You got Cosby. He was an elder, but nonetheless, he's the most significant black television figure in the history of American media. Bill Cosby, the first black man with his own TV show. Bill Cosby opened up the door for Richard Pryor. So you got rid of Bill Cosby, or at least you destroyed him publicly. R. Kelly got sentenced to 30 years in Brooklyn, Eastern District of New York Fed Court. Then he picked up another 20 years, Art, in 2022, Northern Illinois Federal District. So he got 30 years in Brooklyn Federal Court, 20 years in Chicago Federal Court. They want R. Kelly to die in jail, Art. He ain't supposed to never get out. He's supposed to. He was 54. He was 54. He was 54 years old when he got convicted in Brooklyn. That was September of 2021. You get a 30-year sentence, Art, and you 54. You get out when? 84 years old. They basically telling you joining your ancestors from prison. And then even after that, he gets convicted by another federal court of an additional 20 years in Chicago. So basically, R. Kelly is supposed to join his ancestors from prison. Then you got Sean Combs because he sued Diageo Liquor and started that black political party. And now you got Sean Carter. Who does that leave, Art? That leaves Kanye West. That leaves Tyler Perry. That leaves Tiger Woods.
What?
I'm missing one, Art. Who am I missing? Young black billionaire. Tiger and LeBron James.
Oh my
LeBron James. Now check it out. Check it out. Kanye's still standing, but he was scandalized. He's still standing, but Kanye was scandalized.
About to get deep.
They tried to break him, though. He just survived it. Tiger Woods still standing, but he was scandalized. That only leaves Tyler Perry and LeBron James. And if you notice, Art, and I hope both brothers survive it, if they're innocent, I hope Tyler and LeBron survive it. But they trying to tie LeBron James to the Diddy freak-offs. Right now, they're trying to tie LeBron James to the Diddy freak-offs, and they're working on tearing Tyler Perry down. They saying that he has his own surviving Tyler Perry thing where he's allegedly SA'd a bunch of young black male actors and did a whole bunch of other inappropriate stuff. So the point that I'm making, Art, is we have to ask ourselves as black people, as American Africans, is this a pure coincidence that they literally, right now as we sit here and talk, 6 of 8 black male billionaires in America, 6 of 8 of them are either convicted, in jail, could be convicted, or currently going through court for sex assault charges. But you don't see the same thing happening with white males. Now, some people will say, what about Michael Jordan? I'm not including Michael Jordan. I'm not including Michael Jackson. Excuse me. Of course, they assassinated Michael Jackson. I'm not including Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Robert Smith, Oprah Winfrey. I'm not including them, Art, because they're much older. The only person I'm talking about who's older is Bill Cosby. Everybody else is a young black billionaire. Jay-Z is probably the most popular young black billionaire in America. He's far more popular than Puff. Far more popular than Puff. You know what I mean? And his popularity is right up there with maybe a Kanye or LeBron. But the point is, Art, anybody with 2 eyes can tell. There's clearly an agenda here to destroy the black male billionaire, the young black male billionaire. And I'll tell you why they want to do it. because consciousness is at an all-time high with Black people. Our children are learning more, reading more, studying more. They want to make sure that when they drop the hammer on Black America, when Donald Trump drops the hammer on Black America, they want to make sure that our Black billionaires who still have some street credibility, who still have some connection to the hood, they want to make sure they don't bail us out. They want to make sure that the young Black billionaire class does not come to the aid of Black America when Donald Trump and the American white power structure drops the bomb on Black America, the metaphorical bomb on Black America. They going after them, Art. Now check this out. I want to go another way with this. Let's talk about the New York City Council's Gender-Based Violence Protection Act. In the year 2000, New York City Council passed this law. It's the Gender-Based Violence Protection Act that protects women who have been the victims of abuse by men. I don't have a problem with that, Art. It's been around since the year 2000. It came out the same year that she alleges that she was attacked. Okay. They've updated this law a couple times. But here's my question to you, Art. When you talk about conspiracy theory, let me throw this at you.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Cosby gets convicted in September 18. R. Kelly gets convicted September 2021. 3 months after R. Kelly's 2021 conviction, he gets convicted again September 2022. R. Kelly gets convicted in Brooklyn, September 2021. Chicago, September 2022. In December of 2022, stay with me on this. December of 2022, the New York City Council decides to amend the Gender-Based Violence Protection Act. And they add this unprecedented clause, Art, that says any woman in New York City, who has ever been the victim of violence or sexual violence at the hand of a man can bring a civil suit. They didn't say they could bring criminal suit, Art. Nobody's going to jail. But they said you could bring a civil suit. Money. You can go get money. And check this out, Art. There's no statute of limitations. It don't matter if you was assaulted in 2000. It don't matter if you was assaulted in 1980. It don't matter if you was assaulted in 1880. If you still alive and he's still alive, you can drag him into court for a civil suit right now. Art, it's unprecedented. You can hardly find a law like that anywhere in America that gives any woman who was assaulted at any time in her life without no evidence to go after the perpetrator and drag them into court. Now, here's what I want you to pay attention to, Art. My question is it a coincidence? Here's what I'm going at. Bill Cosby, September 18 conviction. R. Kelly, September 21 conviction. R. Kelly, September 22 conviction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you got Puffy, 2024. Jay-Z, 2024, being charged. Here's my question, Art. Who decided on city council? Why did the New York City Council, Art, decide to amend the gender-based violence protection law? It's been around 22 years. They decide to add this clause. It's only good for 2 years, Art. It's a 2-year window from March the 1st of 2023 to March the 1st of 2025. March the 1st of 2023 till March the 1st, 2025. If you got 2 years to bring a suit against any man who has ever assaulted you at any time in your life. My question, Art, why did they decide to do this? Bill Cosby is already convicted. R. Kelly is already convicted. Harvey Weinstein is already convicted, Art. Harvey Weinstein, New York conviction is 2020. Bill Cosby, 2018. R. Kelly, 2021 and 2022. City Council passed this new provision in December of 2022. If Harvey Weinstein is already locked up, if Bill Cosby is already locked up, if R. Kelly is already locked up, why did they need to add this 2-year window, Art, that allowed women to go all the way back in time? You know what my position is? My position, Art, they added that law because they knew they were going after Sean Combs and Sean Carter. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again, Art. I want somebody to prove me wrong on this. You don't create a law unless you plan on using it, correct? You don't just sit around thinking up laws. You don't sit at a dinner table unless you're about to eat. You don't put your shoes on unless you're about to go walk. You don't give your child no toys unless they're about to play. Why did New York City Council amend this law that's 22 years old to allow women to go as far back as they want to bring men into court so they can get paid off civil cases for the next 2 years? They knew they was going after Sean Combs, and they knew they was going after Sean Carter, Art. Nobody can convince me otherwise. So let's stay with the timeline. New York City passes that provision in December of 2022. Puffy sues Diageo in the spring of 2023. Casey Ventura files her federal case against Puffy November 16, 2023. Puffy settles out of court in less than 24 hours. Big mistake, Puff. When Puffy settled out of court, Art, in less than 24 hours, it made it appear that he had something to hide, and it made it appear that everything she accused him of was true. Now, don't get me wrong. Kobe Bryant settled his sex assault case out of court. But guess what, Art? He didn't do it in 24 hours. Michael Jackson settled his sex assault case out of court. He didn't do it in 24 hours. And of course, we found out later, Michael Jackson was never guilty of molesting those white boys because one of the white boys came out and said he never touched them, that his parents put him up to doing it. So just because you settle out of court don't mean you're guilty, because Michael Jackson clearly was not. But here's my point, Art. Puffy should have never settled in 24 hours. Because guess what happened after that? Once Puffy settled with Cassie out of court in less than 24 hours, November 17, he got accused by 2 more women in 5 days. He got accused by 3 more women by the end of the month. And
That's a fact. That's facts right there. Oh my God. Wait a minute, man. Think about it. Oh, he giving out money that fast? He raped me too. That's all you gotta say. It's like, oh.
He was not. But here's my point, Art. Puffy should have never settled in 24 hours.
24 hours.
Because guess what happened after that? Once Puffy settled with Cassie out of court in less than 24 hours, November 17, he got accused by 2 more women in 5 days. He got accused by 3 more women by the end of the month. And by the time the new year rolled around, it was over. And so then in January of this year, 2024, he settles with Diageo. January 16th of 2024, and 2 months later in March, his house was raided. Art, I'm telling you, New York City was urged to create that law, that provision of the law, that 2-year provision, so they could take down Puff and Jay. Nobody can convince me otherwise. Nobody can convince me otherwise. And for people who say, if you do the crime, you should do the time, I agree, Art.
I agree.
But can I ask them a question?
Yes.
Harvey Weinstein's 2020 conviction got thrown out. Harvey Weinstein's still in jail, Art, because he's serving a 16-year term from a Los Angeles conviction. But guess what? They're going to cut that down to 12 years because they say he should get credit for the time he was already serving in jail, because sentences usually run concurrently. He's currently on appeal right now. He's still in jail, but he's on appeal, and his lawyers are trying to get the LA case thrown out altogether. And of course, he was recently diagnosed with cancer, just came out of surgery. I believe Harvey Weinstein going home. I believe Harvey Weinstein going home. Now, some people are asking a question, Art. They said, will the NFL cancel Jay-Z's concert? Excuse me, Jay-Z's business relationship. Jay-Z helps produce the halftime shows at the Super Bowl. Some people are saying, will Roger Goodell, commissioner of the NFL, cancel Jay-Z's contract? Will he end Jay-Z's relationship with the NFL? First of all, we already know he's not, because he came out the other day and said that the NFL will proceed with their relationship with Jay-Z. But I knew that anyway, Art, because number one, you would be a fool to cancel Jay-Z before the Super Bowl. You would be a fool, because all them black folks who was going to watch it, they not watching a halftime show. They not even going to watch it. And plus, if they cancel Jay-Z, Kendrick might pull out, and they can't afford to lose Kendrick as hot as Kendrick is. So that would have been financial suicide to cancel Jay-Z ahead of the Super Bowl. Now, could they have canceled him after the Super Bowl? Possibly, but they're not going to do that either, Art, and I'm going to tell you why. Look at all the sex assault complaints that have come against NFL personnel, and the NFL did nothing about it. Let's go to the New England Patriots owner, Roger Kraft. Roger Kraft was charged with 2 counts of prostitution in Florida at an Asian day spa. Guess what? He beat the case because the court said that the video footage that the police had on New England Patriots owner Roger Goodell can't be used in court because it was obtained unconstitutionally. Roger Kraft got off on the technicality, Art. You know, the white power structure took care of that for him. They said, yes, you got footage. He was engaged in prostitution, but y'all didn't get the footage the right way. So we got to throw it out. Let's go to Ben Roethlisberger.
That's crazy.
Ben Roethlisberger, former.
Hold up, man. That's crazy. So you can do a crime or kill somebody, but you got the footage of me doing the killing. You got the footage the wrong way. It wasn't constitutional the way you got the footage. So you got to throw it out of court. Then you walk away. That's bull, man. That's the type of bull I'm talking about right there.
He was engaged in prostitution, but y'all didn't get the footage the right way. So we got to throw it out. Let's go to Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger, former Super Bowl champion, 2-time Super Bowl champion, future Hall of Famer, 18 years with the Steelers, 16 to 18 years with the Steelers. He got accused of sexually assaulting a woman in a hotel casino. Guess what? That got dropped. Then he got accused of raping a 20-year-old girl inside of a bathroom stall at a club or something like that. She pressed charges. Her medical examiner found evidence of blood, forcible entry into her vaginal cavity, and guess what? The case got dropped. They said they didn't have enough evidence. The NFL didn't punish Ben Roethlisberger for the first crime, and they only gave him a 4-year suspension. 4 games, Art. They gave him a 4-game suspension for the second crime. So they don't have a history. They don't have a history of punishing white males when it comes to sex assault in the NFL. And if I want to go over to the NBA one quick time, even though this is the NBA, let's go to Marv Albert, the longtime announcer for the NBA. Marv Albert got accused of raping a 42-year-old, sodomizing her forcibly against her will. And guess what? He pled guilty, Art. He pled guilty to raping that woman. And guess what? The NBA gave him his job back after 2 years. So how you going to punish Jay-Z for what you think he might have done when you got these white males in the professional sports industry who have done worse or accused of things just as bad, and you really didn't do much about it? But let us go to WWE. What's the guy? Vince McMahon. Have you seen the charges against Vince McMahon? Vince McMahon is accused of everything Puffy is accused of times 3. Vince McMahon is accused of everything Sean Combs has been accused of times 3, Art. He's accused of sexually trafficking children. He's not only accused of sexually assaulting women, he's accused of holding them against their will while other men sexually assaulted them. This is all alleged, by the way. Everything I'm saying is alleged. But if you look at Vince McMahon's charges, they're worse than Puffy's. He's never been arrested. He's never been charged. So this is not just about guilt and innocence, Art. There is a racial factor and a racial narrative at play in these Black billionaire takedowns. And Black people better stop jumping on the bandwagon of trying to desecrate our celebrities publicly until we see the evidence. I don't know if Puffy's guilty. I don't know if Puffy's innocent. I don't know if Sean Carter is guilty. I don't know if Sean Carter is innocent, but I'm here to defend justice, and I'm here to defend everybody's right to a fair and impartial trial before a jury of their peers. And I thought it was bad taste, Art. I thought it was very bad taste that the media decided to drop these Jay-Z allegations right after Billboard announces Beyonce, I believe, as being artist of the century or something like that. And right before his daughter, Blue Ivy, has her premiere of the Mufasa movie, the Lion King sequel, where she's going to be one of the voices of one of the characters. They dropped this right after the Beyonce announcement and right before his daughter's red carpet debut. I thought that was foul. If Jay-Z is guilty, let Jay-Z stand his trial. Don't bring Beyonce. I'm a Beyonce fan. I'm gonna just be honest with that. I think she cares about her people, and I think she tries to help her people whenever she can. So I think it's bad character to try to bring Beyonce into this. And I think it's bad character to try to disparage the image of a 12-year-old girl. I believe Blue Ivy's 12. Leave the kids out of it. Leave the wife out of it. Leave the twins out of it. But I want to say this, Art, and I'll stop. I believe Jay is going to survive this because, number one, I don't see how Tony Busby is going to find material evidence to prove that Jay-Z and or Sean Combs was ever in a room alone with this 13-year-old. Think about it, Art. Imagine if they pass her picture around. She don't look the same way. She don't look how she looked when she was 13. So who can place her? Art, who could place her at the party? Who can place her? You were 13. Nobody looks the same way at 37 that they looked at 13. So Art, who's going to place her at the party? That's number one. Now, maybe she got some 13-year-old pictures. Now, if she got some 13-year-old middle school pictures, they can pass that around. But if you was trying to dress like a grown woman so you can get into the VMAs, chances are you don't look anything like your 13-year-old picture when you was at that VMA award. In other words, Art, you can hold up her VMA picture to her 13-year-old class pictures in middle school. She might look like two totally different women. So how are y'all going to place her at the party? How are you going to place Sean Combs and Sean Carter beside her at the party? How are you going to prove there was sex? How are you going to prove that there was sexual assault? I can't see it, but I want to say this part. I want to say this. We need to understand that morally inappropriate behavior does not preclude the existence of a separate and distinct public agenda. In other words, Art, Puffy can be wrong, Jay-Z can be wrong, and it can still be an agenda to destroy young black billionaires. Black people have this idea, Art, that if they're guilty of the crime, there's no conspiracy at play. That's not true. Because you don't see white men being charged of the same thing being taken down. Yes, they can be guilty. Yes, they should be held accountable, but there's still an agenda to destroy black male billionaires that we cannot afford to ignore. Black power.
How you feel about the statement Jay came out with?
Jay-Z's statement. At first, I thought it was a little premature.
Yes.
I kind of felt that Mr. Carter should have allowed his lawyers to respond on his behalf. However, Art, when I step back and look at what he risks losing because of this, I think it was more than appropriate for Mr. Sean Carter to respond himself. Think about it, Art. A 13-year-old, and I'm not getting in their business, but your wife can leave you if you're guilty of that. You understand? A wife will leave a husband if she found out you sexually assaulted a child younger than our own daughter. You know what I'm saying? Those types of accusations destroy families. Those types of accusations destroy legacies. Those types of accusations will terminate billion-dollar deals and agreements that you have. He could lose everything on these allegations, Art. And because of that, I think he did the right thing. He basically responded the exact opposite way as Sean Combs did. Puffy retreated and he settled. Jay said, I'm not retreating. I'm not settling. You're going to have to prove in a court of law that I am guilty of the crimes that you accuse me of. And like I said earlier, Art, the first thing Sean Carter's attorney is going to do is hire a private investigator. They're going to hire a private investigator who's going to dig all into that girl's past, Art. God forbid if she was ever locked up. God forbid if she was ever a prostitute. God forbid if she was homeless, or if she come from a family where the parents might have had some challenges with substance abuse. Anything that they can use to disparage her character, they're going to use it to exonerate their client, because that's what lawyers do. I just hope, Art, for her sake, I hope she's telling the truth, because I would hate to see a Black woman be embarrassed and disrespected on the stand the way she's going to be embarrassed and disrespected on the stand. So for that side, I hope it's true. For Jay-Z and Sean Combs, I hope it's not true. Because first of all, Black men shouldn't be engaging in that type of behavior. And we have a lot of young people who look up to them, especially Sean Carter. And so I hope it's not true, because number one, we shouldn't be doing that to our women. And number two, that's not the kind of legacy we want. And that's not the type of hope we want our young people to lose in one of their favorite celebrities.
How you feel about Diddy bail being denied for a third time?
That's ridiculous.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Yes.
Puffy, Sean Combs being denied bail 3 times is unacceptable. How can he be denied bail 3 times, Art? And
now, before he gives y'all the answer, being denied bail, it's a 50-50 thing, man. Before he give his answer, because he gonna give a good answer. I feel as though Puffy not getting bail allows more people bravery to come out to say that if they did something wrong, more bravery to come out, because I'm so closed up that I feel, come on, you got to do it. You got to stand for more people to come out. So I feel as though him not being able to get out, because this is a powerful dude. So it's giving more people the power to come out. That's the only leverage I feel about keep him in jail. If he done it. Also, if they found anything, what's on the tapes, man? Come on, y'all got to tell us what is on the tapes. All this time, y'all done raided the house. If it was me that raided the house, I would have went back to my office and started looking at them tapes right then and there. What's on? Y'all got to found something on them tapes to say, Your Honor, if I show you what's on these tapes, then don't let him out. Anything like that. You know why you ain't getting bail? Look at this. That's it. That's all we saying. We ain't had court yet. But Puffy, you know what's on these tapes. Look at that. You see that right there? That's why you ain't getting no bail. But at the same time, let's hear what my man, the doctor, got
Vince
to say.
McMahon ain't never been.
Check this out.
Sean Combs being denied bail 3 times is unacceptable. How can he be denied bail 3 times, Art, and Vince McMahon ain't never been arrested yet for the same and worse? And Vince McMahon case is only 1 state away in Connecticut. So it's not like he's on the other side of the country. They 1 state away. Puffy gets denied bail 3 times. Vince McMahon ain't even been arrested. You know why they doing this? This is all about intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
This is all about humiliation.
Mm-hmm.
Humiliation and intimidation. They are sending a loud message to Black celebrities. You are not above the law. You have no more power than any other Black person. You will do what we say, and if you don't, we will destroy you. They're showing us by destroying our Black billionaires how much power the Black celebrity does not have. Racism, complete racism, that Puff has not been released on bail. Complete racism. He has children. Nobody's thinking about his children. Sean Carter has children. Nobody's thinking about his children. And when I look on the internet and I just see all these Black folks trying to destroy them, like I see Black people convicting them before they even been tried in court. I ain't talking about people who've been around them. I can't speak to those in the music industry. I'm talking about regular, everyday YouTube and struggle streamers saying, yeah, I know Jay-Z is guilty. How you know he guilty? How do you know the man guilty? Was you there? Was you around him? How do you know? I just hate the fact, Art, that we are so quick to cancel, dismiss, and humiliate our own, even without evidence, but we don't keep the same energy with white folks. Look at the cop. The cop who shot and killed Sonia Massey up in Illinois, he's about to get out on bail. He's about to get out on bail. We're not crashing out for that, though. We're not crashing out for that. Donald Trump didn't put a single black person on his presidential cabinet. We're not crashing out for that. The stuff that matter, black people are not crashing out for, but we will crash out in support of Jay-Z being found guilty before he ever had a day in court. And like I said, I'm not on nobody's side. I'm on the side of justice. I believe in due process of the law. I believe everybody is innocent until proven guilty. And both Sean Combs and Sean Carter have reasserted their innocence. And until they've been proven guilty in the court of law before a jury of their peers with a preponderance of the evidence, I have no right to question them.
Wow, man, that was deep. Oh man, I don't even know where to close at, man. Only thing I know is, think about it, man. You know what? It's funny, man. When you start researching all this stuff, y'all not gonna believe this. Please don't get mad at me until you do the research. R. Kelly. I'm just going to put it out there, man. I really think R. Kelly was straight up framed. You got the video footage, straight up. Trust me, man. Ronnie Bo, shout out to Ronnie Bo. Y'all need to go check out Ronnie Bo and what he's saying. And this horse tranquilizer and all this stuff. I don't do the drugs, so I don't know what kind of drug make you do. Maya, the girl everybody's saying lion, and English. Remember the dude that was in the hospital gown talking to the police officers? I don't know these people's names, and this is what they bank on. People like me that can't remember a lot of stuff. Only thing I do know is they said that these drugs make you do things you don't want to do. And also, in order to get down with them, yo, man, we ain't gonna put you, like they said that in Cassie case, if you don't go back to Puffy, they ain't gonna put your album out. What in the world? DMX says stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? We know everybody's in this joint crooked, man. So R. Kelly using the bathroom on that little girl, didn't even know she was underage, and they filming it. He probably didn't even know they was filming it. He probably was so high that he knew they was filming and he couldn't help himself. I think he was framed, man. Now all the other stuff he did could have been because he was being framed. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna put that out there. So, but think about what the doctor said, man. I support him, man. I support him. A lot of people, like me, I'm colorblind. You know, I think I can see through when he's talking about, you know, see, they trying to put a black man down, and then when the black man, see, that's the black. Some people play the race card a little too hard. We can agree on that. But a lot of times when the doctor plays the race card, it's because it's needed. A lot of times. Sometimes he played a little too hard for me. But you have to agree with people. Just because somebody says one or two things you don't like, you ready to cut them 100% off? Think about that one. Think about it, man. We all human, man. There's a lot of things that I'm going to say you ain't going to like. So you just going to unsubscribe and move on. F you. Excuse me. I don't care. I'm going to say what I got to say. I'm going to do the best I can on putting out the most positive. I don't care. If you need to move on, move on. You know, I'm speaking to the people that love me and understand me. You know, I'm human. I'm gonna make a mistake. And I'm gonna raise my hand and say, God dang it, I done made another mistake. Shoot, you should have seen the 50 I made before I turned this camera on. Look here, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. What y'all think, man? That was crazy right there. That was an hour. I ain't know it was an hour. I looked up there and said, God damn, this thing's an hour long. But we got through it. I don't agree with you. I don't know why I left that up there. I don't even know what you're not agreeing about. Dude, we was rolling today. Shout out. Who's new? Who's new? I just want to know we got 451. Who's new? Teresa's new. The race car appeals to people emotional reaction. Yeah, you're right about that, man. I think that a lot of times, let me tell y'all one of the things that happened to me. I'm doing armed security, right? I'm doing armed security, and this lady accused me of inappropriately touching her. Yeah. Nah, homie. Check it out. This lady said I inappropriately touched her, right? This was about, to be honest, let me see. Okay, I did 3 years, a year, another year there. Maybe that's 5 years, so 6, 7, 8. About 8 years ago. 8 years ago. I'm armed security, right? Meaning they got the ID, the CAT card. They got to check the CAT card. Oh yeah, check the CAT card. They can come on in the building, government building, right? So what happened was, I think because I know, because I was there, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This a lady that I laugh, joke, and play with, just like I laugh, joke, and play with y'all, you know. So she showed me her CAT card, and she tried to be funny and cute, right? She said, "This is my CAT card." I said, "Oh yeah." I said, "All you got on is fall." Fall. I remember it was fall, so she had on the beautiful fall blouse with the leaves, look like the leaves that fall off the tree. Had the fall thing on, right? So what happened was, what had happened was, when she came through and she tried to be cute and show a thing, so I right on the back of her arm right here. I'm pushing. Okay, have a nice day. Have a nice day. And I did like that and kind of like get on up out of here, But I didn't push her hard like a push. I just had like maybe all 4 fingers, not my whole hand on her. I just said, "Have a nice day. Have a nice." And I said, like that, just a little bit. Now, if you bad, like everybody claim they bad, right? Everybody think they bad until something happened, right? So what happened was, apparently she didn't like it. She was joking with me first. I'm joking with her. We always joke. I joke with everybody. So she goes upstairs and she says that I inappropriately touched her. And this was a black woman, black man, black woman. So now I'm suspended for 2 weeks for further investigation. God dang it, wait a minute. Into further investigation. So what happened? See, what had happened was set up and funded it. So what happened was, now I'm suspended for 2 days into further investigation. So I'm telling people now that I came back to work, and I'm telling everybody the story, even my supervisors, because on camera, it's caught on cameras. We on camera, and they saying they looked at it. The people, oh, And that's about it. Like, nah. So, he said, you got black screen. Somebody said, we holding down the fort for you until you arrive. Yeah. And then I most of the time, Lulu, most of the time when I come back, because this happens a couple of times, when I come back, I'll be like, yeah, so do y'all understand what I'm saying? They be like, we missed it. Nah, but back to the story where I know where I left off at, because I saw it froze that time. A lot of people was asking me what happened, so I'm telling them the story, right? I'm like, man, some lady said I inappropriately touched her, and I don't know what happened. So then they finally let me see the video footage, and my captain was saying, well, you shouldn't be touching people anyway. I said, well, there's some people at the job, I give them a hug. Hey, how you doing this morning? I like to spread love. Way before I started this YouTube channel, that's how I am. I like to spread love. How you doing? How the kids doing? Oh, that's nice. So how all this love, right? And I'm saying, I cannot believe this lady. I wanted to kick her motherfucking ass. Yeah. I could not believe that. I wanted to say to her, I thought we was friends. I thought we was cool. Why would you report me and say I inappropriately touched him? You know what inappropriately touching is? This is what I would have said to her. This is inappropriately touching somebody. Inappropriately touching somebody. Grabbing their titties or something, man. What's wrong with you, woman? That's an inappropriately touch. What I did was nowhere near inappropriate. What I did, that if you didn't like it, you should have turned around and said something to me. You should have straightened it right then and there. Sometimes you got to straighten. Nah, but you want to be a coward and go snitch on me. Like I'm going to lose my job. I'm one of the number one. I come to work every day. I don't miss a day of work. Don't play with me. You messed with the wrong one this time. I could not believe it. And every time, my whole team, y'all, my whole team, all the guards, every time she came in, they triple check. They used to triple check her bags. They worked to the highest. And they stood up for me. They looked at her. Shame on you to do what you just did to one of our people. I was so mad. I was so mad, man. I could not believe that. But every time I told somebody the story that this lady said that I inappropriately touched her, the first thing they said out of their mouth was she white? And I'm saying, what difference does it make? A lady said that I inappropriately touched her. This is my story. Because, they thought maybe I'd tell her, this white lady done say, man, this white lady. I hate when people say that. Well, you know how we are, us black people. I told the story that a lady accused me of inappropriately touching her. Nowhere near none of her private parts. I would never do that. I remember one time I was somewhere and the lady, I accidentally touched the girl on the behind and she knew it was an accident. I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It ain't like I said, oh my God, I think she was ready to do something. She bent over and I was reaching for something. And someone said, Broop, I'm so sorry. Like, God dang. Watch you all the time. Appreciate it. Being absolutely abused, yeah, inappropriately. Our people, laugh out loud, yeah. So every time I told somebody that story, that's when I started noticing stuff. Was she white? Oh, she was a white woman, wasn't she? Oh, she white. And then I said, no, it was a black woman. Oh, okay, well, go ahead. They keep on listening, right? So I started noticing. So I'm telling more and more people. waiting for them to say, "Oh, it was a white woman, wasn't it?" Just so I can see, no, it was a woman. So I got more of a thrill telling people the story just to see if they throw the race card in there. Then that's when I started really, really noticing. Suppose Puffy is in jail. And there's so many people have said to me, I mean, so many y'all have said, this is just another way they trying to keep a black man down. He's a successful black person. Now they trying to keep him down. What about the man that had the island? What's his name? Because he up here right now. Shoot. What's the boy name? God dang it. Y'all know I'm terrible with these names. What's the boy name with the island? Jeffrey Dahmer's. Yeah, Epstein. Yeah, Epstein. Epstein had an island. They put him in jail. I guess they try to hold another black man down, huh? Human beings create crimes. Yeah, human beings do crimes, and they should be punished. You got all races to do crime, and they should be punished. You got all kinds to do crimes, and they should be punished. All the stuff that Puffy done did, he has every right to have bail denied to him. You got 90 terabytes of video recording. That sounds like somebody needed bail denied to me in my world. You got kids that people are talking about. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Hey. Oh. Wait a minute. I got the earbuds on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, cousin. Let me go to bed. Hey. Epstein. Shout out to Epstein. You said don't mention Epstein. Why not mention Epstein? Oh. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So what tripped me out is what really trips me out is the guy, I can't mention his name, is he's white. I think he's white, but who cares? Then you got the doctor. Now, don't get me wrong, Teresa and the rest of my crew, we colorblind over here, but at the same time, check this out. At the same time, there's a lot of black people. I like the doctor because he's talking to those non-colorblind black people. And they need to wake up. So you got to get their attention first. So I agree with you because I'm down with you, but it's like we talk about this a lot at work. And like for example, I think I was telling y'all this once before that I got a lot of when I walk into work and when I talk, I speak to everybody. How you doing? Whatever the case may be. And one of my black friends, co-worker, whatever you want to call him, hey, how you doing? I'm speaking to this guy, white guy, and he said, "Man, don't speak to him. He racist." And I'm looking at him like, man, I ain't got time to say. I speak to everybody, so I got to remember to not speak to this person because he racist, not me. If this is what I want to do, I said, dude, I thank the Lord that I can get up out of the bed every day. I thank the Lord that I don't have to go to no doctors once a week or once a month. I thank the Lord that I don't have no problems. I thank the Lord that I can say Epstein and not get my channel taken down or downsteam or steam pressure or upload, download, whatever. If it happens, it happened. You know, I appreciate my mods that look out for me, because I'm you got to be crazy to do this. You got to be kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the support, man. I go to the doctor once a month. See what I'm saying, Mike? For Mike, for my back. You know, people have. I thank the Lord that I had loving parents, man. I thought the whole world was like my house. I thought we was the bad house. You know, not the bad house. My father was into any and everything we did. We played football. My dad was one of the coaches. We played basketball. My dad was one of the coaches. My dad bought a van so all the kids can pile in the van and ride around. My dad never did anything negative. I didn't know, because of my dad and my parents, I didn't know it was so much negativity in this world, because they blocked us from that. I tell people the story that I was jealous. I started hating my parents because they was around so much. See, all the other kids, they can sleep, they can cuss, they can do bad things, but I couldn't do bad things because my mother and father was right there. When we go to the store, these other kids are stealing and doing all kinds of stupid stuff, but I couldn't do that because my father wasn't driving the daggone. My father would kick my tail and embarrass me in front of all my friends. And then when I got old, I used to hate my parents. I can't do nothing because y'all always around. The other kids, their parents was never around. Some of them didn't even have parents. So I thought they had a better life than mine. Can you imagine that? It wasn't until I was a little older and it got to the point where I had to tell them, because the other kids looking up now, we getting a little older, and they looking at my father. My father was used to go off the diving board, y'all. My father was a diver. He would do the 1.5 and the flips and all that type of stuff. Dad, y'all see that dude? I'm sticking my chest out. I'm proud of my dad. And he get up there. Oh, these are my fathers and my uncles and stuff, right? So as a little kid, I'm a little kid. I want to go up there. I want to let them know that that's my daddy. That man y'all celebrating is like a Michael Jordan or Mike Tyson or Puffy. That's my father. But I don't want to tell them, oh man, that's my dad. I ain't want to tell them that. I want them to see. So I went up, I walk up to him, and you know how the kids in swimming pool. I don't know what country some of y'all might be listening to, but back in the day, when you go to the swimming pool, the kids got to get out and take a break. They make the kids take a break for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever the case may be, right? So all the kids are lined up, we laying there taking a break. And that's when the adults is going, they showing off on the diving board. Yeah. So now I want these kids to know that that's my father. So I did, like, I walk up to him, I go up to him, walk up to him saying, make sure they looking right. And make sure they looking. And I say, hey, Dad. And he been over, what you want? Make sure, yeah, they looking, yeah. But I ain't know what to say. I ain't had nothing to say to him, right? I ain't say, can we get back in the water? Because I ain't know what to say. Boy, you know you can't get in the water. Go on over there and sit down. Okay. So I'll go back over there and sit down with all the other kids, and they look at me and they say, that's your dad? Yep. That's my dad. Yep. So mission was accomplished. My mission was accomplished. Yeah. Yeah, my mission was accomplished. So, man, I say all that to say that I told my mother and father over and over again, you know, I knew one day my dad was going to pass away. I knew he was going to pass away. So it brought me great pleasure to tell these stories that I just told y'all. It brought me great pleasure to tell my dad these stories. And he said, man, I didn't know that. It brought me great pleasure to tell him that I cried when I said, there was some of the guys, we older now, and they would say to my father, man, you was the father I never had. Or you was more like a father to me than my father, my deadbeat father at home. Yeah. Yeah. When I heard the kids that I was jealous of because they can cuss and steal and do all this negative stuff, when I heard them praising my father, saying that I wish you was my father, that's when I realized I was looking at everything wrong. I can't imagine how they feel about their fathers when I had the best father in the world. My father would put me on his shoulders, me and my brother. He would wrestle with us. He would break his neck to come home. And the only thing he wanted to do was spend time with his kids. That's it. That was all he wanted to do. What makes it so bad is he got joy out of doing whatever it is we wanted to do. What y'all want to do? I want to play football. You want to play football? You sure you can play football? Man, you got to practice real hard. Okay, come on. Let's go play football. We're going to sit them down and do all this. And this is how you do it now. Yeah. Yeah. I give anything to have kids so I can be anything close to like he was. God dang, man. Yeah, my father was the best father in the world. I never seen anybody can out-talk what my father did. Yeah, that's deep, man. Now that's a father. Yeah. Yeah. I know one thing. And some of my people I remember I went over a friend's house, just telling y'all a little of my stories. That's all. I went over a friend of my house, my best friend, we spent the night over each other's house and stuff, right? And this wasn't even his father, to be honest. It was his stepfather. But the stepfather married the mother. You know what I'm saying? And we thought he was missing. I mean, he a little older. We was like 14, 15. We spending the night over each other's house. So I'm over his house to spend the night. But his mother went to go pick him up. And I'm there, so it's just me and his stepfather there, right? The mother went to go pick him up from the movies. He went to the movies with his cousin. But him and the cousin, they decided to go back in the movie theater. Back then, you can go back in the movie theater and watch the movie again without paying. So they're going to go back in the movie because they came out. The mother wasn't there yet. So they went back in there to watch the movie again. So when she got there, she couldn't find them. So she panicked. And she went back home. She drove all the way back home. Now it's me there. I went to go pick him up and I can't find him. She paranoid, right? Oh man, what are you gonna do? Well, go back and see if you can look for him and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, he missing and all this type of stuff, right? So, I'm a kid, I'm a teenager, but you know what I'm saying? And it's like, he's laying there on the bed like, well, you want somebody to go with you? Go with her, Mike. And I'm like, me? What am I? I thought you was going. I'm like, you deadbeat mother. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Anyway, I don't know how I got so far off the subject, man, but we supposed to be talking about Katt Williams. Yeah. Who this? I see somebody brand new. Miss my dad so much. He passed away this past February. He was the coolest. Most definitely. Alexandra, how you doing, dear? Alexandra got a beautiful picture also. Yeah, I like the beautiful pictures, ladies. Keep them coming. Let me see. My dad denied me and don't want us as kids. See what I'm saying? I think nobody should do that, man. Period, man. So I do the best I can with my nephew. I should give him a call tomorrow. Love to hear that. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. My dad was awesome too. I miss him so much. Yeah. A lot of family. Yeah, Amy. Hey, Amy. Yeah, most definitely, man. And when my dad passed away, I was in the Philippines when my dad passed away. That's why I can't wait to get back to the Philippines, man. I hope I don't cry. I'm taking the cameras and all that stuff with me because yeah, we're going on a journey, y'all. You know, I think I just found something out. Salute King. As a community, we can't always sympathize for the devil. Remember that they have no mercy in our souls. Amen. Zed. Amen. You know, Queenie, God damn, we getting deep, baby. I miss my dad. He too, he passed on the 23rd of December 2002. Wow. That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, man. And it's gonna come for everybody, man. One day everybody's going death is one thing that's promised to everybody. My dad was a cool too. My dad was cool too. Miss him every day. Daggone Teresa. Beautiful Teresa. Um I'm gonna put my picture back up. My 10-year-old be putting those goofy pictures up. Yeah. Put your picture up. I want to see that beautiful face. Yes, indeedy. Lisa, parents raise the future. Parents rise the future. Rise the future. What? So trust Lisa. Okay, all right. Let me see something. Have you bought my ticket, Mike? Yeah, that's right. We all going to the Philippines. How many people want to go? How many people? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to go to the Philippines with me. I'm going to film it and be live as much as I can. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see going to the We're going to the Philippines. We going to the Philippines, baby. Yes, indeed. Stacy, you can't go with us. You can't go with us. We buying everybody a ticket except for Stacy. I don't know why, Stacy. I don't know. Yeah. Do not have parents anymore. It feels so strange not to have parents anymore. Yeah, my mom is right upstairs. Put a 1 in the chat. Yeah, we're going to go to the Philippines. I'm going to film everything. I'm going to film as much as I can. I swear to y'all, man. Put a 3 in the chat. Murphy don't put a 3 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to go to the Philippines. Yeah. Y'all know I haven't seen my fiance in we haven't seen each other face to face for like 10 years, man. For real. That's a long story. Y'all gotta hear the whole story, man. That's gonna be deep. Y'all gonna be like, God dang. I gotta ask her. Parents usually determine the course of their children's lives. Yeah, I got another story I'm gonna tell y'all, but I want to tell y'all that story while I'm in the Philippines. Yeah. Put a 1 in the chat. Dang it, nasty. When are we leaving? Dude, girl, I'm counting down like a mother. I'm counting down as hard as I can, I swear. You paying? Am I paying? Of course I'm paying. Dude, I'm over here working one. Let's go. Most definitely. Am I paying? Shoot. There's a dog bark. Arf, arf, arf. You quit the band? I'm sorry, y'all. Come on, man. All right. Got a friend who knows. Look, got a friend who knows you, who want to give you some money to give a shout out for his young basketball son. We will talk. I know you busy. Yes, still live. Yeah, I'm still live. Check this out, man. A lot of people going to bed. I can tell. What this say? Cassandra. Hello, Mike. I love your channel. Getting the scoop. I lost my 29-year-old in 1 year. My ex-husband died. Then a uncle to suicide. Then my grandfather. Then my son. I'm trying to cope with all that. God dang, Cassandra, you right about that. You know what? Speaking of losing people, man, I can't believe that little boy at my job committed suicide, man. Suicide is at a high. Suicide is at a high, man. And we gotta pray, man. We gotta pray, man. I'm first of all, I'm too nosy. I don't think I would commit suicide. Thought about it a couple of times. I had a brother who committed suicide. My brother was a drummer. I had a brother who was a drummer. He committed suicide. And the reason why I think I would never, the reason why I know, should I say, I would never commit suicide is because the impact, I saw the impact that it left on the family. I think my mother is still fighting through the loss of a son. My brother had a son, and I felt as though it was my duty to help raise him. Yeah. So I think that when people enter my life, I don't care who it is. Right before I was leaving the job, I said that I gotta leave this thing because they are focused on the job mentality. So the little kid just get out the military, I'm thinking. So he about 24. We gotta find a way to let these kids know. And this is just my thinking, Cassandra. You said 29-year-old. I lost my 29-year-old. That he was almost there. Did he commit suicide? Or I hope the 29-year-old didn't commit suicide. But 24-year-old, and I'm trying to explain to him, you ain't grown. You just think you grown because the government say once you're 18, you grown, 21, you grown, and 21, 22. But scientists say that your brain ain't even completely developed until you 25. You feel me? So how can you know all what's in this crooked, crazy, retarded world with a half-developed brain at 24 or 23? You know, oh my God. Oh, here go Murph again. Yes, Murph. Wait a minute. Hey. What's the S word? Suicide, 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 like that. Okay. Unalive, unalive, unalive. Okay. All right. Yeah, so yeah, okay. I can't use that word. I got to use unalive. Okay. Oh, he's still on the phone. I thought you interrupted my. Say again. Oh, he hung up. Oh, no, you're not. Yeah, I agree. I got to see how many. Okay. All right. Okay. You want to jump on? You want to? Okay, cool. That's your family. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. I'm jealous. You got a family. See, I don't have no kids. Yeah, you can jump on. Go. I'm gonna send the link. Okay. All right. So what tripped me out? I forgot what I was saying. Oh my God, he unalived himself, and I forgot what I was doing. Boy, what was I talking about? I forgot what I was saying. Murph, you fired. But long story short, the guy at work that was working with me at the Navy Yard, I was mad because I kept telling him he was cutting up and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and he was gonna get himself fired. I hope you can say fired. God dang. He was gonna get fired, and that he did get fired. And then 9 months later, the police calling the supervisors and all that type of stuff. Mike, that word is not tobacco. So long story short, the police called and they running an investigation because he left a note when he unalived himself. Murphy is so bossy. Dang it, Nancy. Love that. Yeah. So this dude done unalived himself. Thank you. I need to learn a different vocabulary anyway. Chad, gotta say it twice. Because he's responsible for saving my life. That's a true story. What's up, dog? Miss D. I was texting Mike in the phone too. Yeah, you want to come on too, Miss D? You said you had something you wanted to talk about. We still love Murph. Yeah. Murph, my man. That's my man, passing pants. So I can't believe, oh my God, I can't believe how somebody can like commit unaliving themselves. I almost said it again, Murph. What's up, Murph?
Hello.
What's going on? Lauren, Kate.
Right, my man.
There are plenty of,
and yes, I am bossy,
that
but
are involved in just as bad. You got that right. I don't see color. I see corruption. That you are right. And I see a beautiful picture. What's up, Murph? What's going on?
No, I'm just saying, yes, I am bossy, but it's only for Mike's own benefit.
Yeah, somebody said Murph is bossy. I love this content, Mike. Chad was somebody that used to come on a long time ago, and I was texting. I'm texting Chad, and what make it so bad is the light turned green. It was time for me to go, so I didn't want to drive and text. So I wanted to hear him send his text, and then I pulled off. So that little bit of delay was just enough to save my life because somebody ran the red light. I mean, he was rolling too. He wasn't thinking about stopping.
Oh,
if I would have pulled off exactly when it was a normal pulling off, he would have ran right into me. So I say, Chad, I gotta say him twice because he's responsible for saving my life. Isn't that cool?
Oh, that's massively cool, and it just means that it was meant to be.
When I get home, yeah, most definitely. Yeah,
but
so what's up, man? What you up to?
Myself, I've been working all day, and now I'm modding for you.
Oh, what? you've been modding all day, or you've been working all day?
No, I've been working all day, and then
What kind of work you do?
You know what work I do? I'm a psychologist.
My bad. My bad. When you said you was a psychologist, I thought maybe that was your part-time job and you do construction on full-time. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I wander around randomly with the
cool.
high-vis jacket on.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Most definitely. Yep. Yeah. You know what? I'm curious to see what Miss D says she has some news for us, and she never told us that.
Yeah, me and Miss D have been talking. So I'm hoping that she's gonna be I won't say much more. But
yeah. Hey Lulu. How you doing, Lulu? Lulu's back in town. Gotta get my hair cut.
You're right,
Gotta
Jamie.
get my suit done, cause Lulu's back in town. Doom, 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 doom. You don't know? You remember that song, Lulu? You know that song, Lulu?
No, I don't know.
Yeah. Michelle, what's up, Michelle? I just go through and just keep talking to people until we get down to a
Can we talk about the fact that there was no tsunami?
What's a tsunami?
The tsunami, the big tidal wave that wiped out New Orleans, that was meant to wipe out, was it Florida or California the other day? Miami. Sorry.
California, I think.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know why. You want to talk about that?
No, I'm just saying, why did they say that it was going to happen?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. I don't even know what you're talking about there, Bo.
There was an earthquake, wasn't there?
Yeah. Chad has said, Mike has helped me in so many ways. He worked ethnics and how to treat and could keep. Oh, he be trying to use his voice type. Mike is amazing. Yeah, Chad. Oh, that's right. We did a fundraiser for Chad. Chad had what's that? Can you say that? 19. The big C19. I think him and his wife caught it. And he couldn't work and pay his bills, so we did a fundraiser on the channel. On this channel right here. We did a fundraiser and I sent him all the money. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That I remember them days, man. That was way back in the day.
Which how much did we raise for was it MSD who was
Miss D?
about...
Yeah, we did Chad, we did a fundraiser for Miss D. She has a friend or something that
yeah, she's a 16-year-old girl that's got leukemia.
Mm-hmm.
How much was raised that night as well?
We raised, I think it was like, I said I was gonna put up 50, and I think we probably raised I don't know, I said close to 50, so I just sent her $100.
Oh, bless you, man.
Yeah, I sent her $100, man. You know, I don't have much, but god dang, Mike has helped me in so many ways in my life. Oh, I already clicked on that already.
I'm going to ask you this live now. Have you texted Odell?
You want to see my bald head? Somebody say I want to see Mike with no hat on.
No,
I wear a hat.
That's not what I just asked you. Have you texted Odell?
Huh?
Have you texted Odell?
Who is Odell?
Jaguar's fiance.
Oh yeah. Hats off to y'all. Yeah, I did. You know why I wear a hat all the time? Because this bump when I was building the recording studio, a 2x4 hit me in my head, and I went to the doctor. They cut it open, but it grew back. But it's the more C I use, the more this bump go down. I don't even hardly see it. Anyway, somebody was asking. They said they wanted to see Mike without a hat. Hat goes off.
It just means that it takes you longer to wash your face in the morning. That's all.
Hats off, Lulu. Golly, Lulu's back in town.
Hey, Lulu.
Gotta put my hat on, put my suit on, shine my shoes. Gotta make sure everything is right because Lulu's back in town. They're going to see Lou. Boom, 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 boom. That's me playing the upright bass. A boom, boom, boom. A Lulu's back in town. Gotta shave my thing. I don't even know how the melody goes for the. You heard that song, Murph? No, you
I
never.
do. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Lulu's back in town.
8-ball Mike. Yes, you know what? I was going bald a little bit right in here, but I had hair. I had waves. I had a good head of hair. And they kept saying, "Yeah, Mike, it's time for you to cut it off.
Leave Mike's head alone."
Yeah, so it's funny because I said I don't look right with a bald head. I don't want to do a shaved hair. I didn't want to do it. I was crying. I don't want to shave my head. But it was so, you got all this hair and you just got nothing going on up here. You got a comb over.
Mate, you look cool and you know it. So
nah, man, I think I look terrible. So yeah. Appreciate it, man. If y'all think I look all right, then y'all blind. Yep. In fact, I've been here since you had 1,500 subscribers. You're right. Chad been on our channel. Yep, 1,500 subscribers. We talking about the big channel. Yeah, we used to have a ball, man. I was trying to grow these channels. And it's funny, everybody wants something from me, but people that's around me, they all want me to do something for them, but they don't even watch the videos. They don't even come on the lives or anything. So you know what I say? Forget them. Hey guys, Linda, guess whose Linda is? The big L. Yes, big channel now, boy. Yep. Look at it. Yeah. Hey, Stacy, you know what? At least you don't do the comb over. Yeah. I gotta do. You know what? It's funny, Stacy, that actually I don't like wearing hats. I can't stand wearing hats. I don't want nothing on my head. It's like gotta balance, too much other stuff to worry about. So, but when I was first doing the YouTube channel, when I was editing the videos, I said, God, that gnat it looked 5 times as big. The gnat looked like it's sitting up there like this. Yeah. I don't know if y'all can.
Oh, am I back?
Yeah. Oh, you been gone for a minute?
Yeah.
So
yeah, it just dropped out for a sec.
So I had to get used to wearing hats. I hate wearing hats. Only time I would put a hat on my head is when it's very, very cold outside because I'm trying to stay warm. That's the only time I like a hat on my head.
Yeah, I like wearing hats, but it gives me a headache.
Yeah, I don't like wearing hats at all. So when I'm on the live side, if I'm not doing the reactions and stuff, take my hat off.
I don't think you need to, mate, unless you're cold. Then
I gotta cover up the bump because when I'm facing the camera, dude. So I tried it already. When we first started, because people are fickle, man. They would talk about anything. So I said, you know what? Maybe it's just me. Let me see.
Do you know what, Mike? Who gives? And sorry to, and I am gonna swear now, but who gives an actual fuck?
Yeah, but I wanted to grow the
you know
channel.
What I mean?
But the only thing, what I'm saying, Murph, is when I was trying to grow the channel, I'm a nobody, and all the comments were saying, "Look, what's up with that gnat on your head?" That's all they was talking about.
Everybody
was interfering with the videos. It was. So I couldn't. I ain't had no choice. Look, man. You wanna do it your way and say F everybody. Because everybody's like, well, F you too with that big gnat on your head. We're going to another channel. So
everybody starts as a nobody. Everybody starts as a nobody.
Right. Well, I wore the hats and won the people over, and they seen, but on my live side, with y'all and everything, I feel closer to y'all. So y'all want me to be close to y'all, and I want y'all to be close to me. So y'all can see my nat. I don't care.
Yeah, but we're going to be closer, and everybody's going to be closer to you if you're being yourself. And
yeah,
take the hat off, man. You have no hair, so what? Who cares? If you're cold, put a hat on. Who cares?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was plenty of
Do you know
times
what I mean?
when
It's not about image. It's about content. It's about what you're saying. Because everybody that comes to the channel comes here for your opinion.
Didi says, Mike, you're very handsome. Didi, look, I'm gonna give you my glasses just like I give everybody else. Here, you need my glasses. You need some glasses because you blind if you think I. Thank you, dear Mike. You very handsome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Didi. Stacy, yeah.
Just keep being you, man. Because there's only one reason why people are here.
Yeah, appreciate it.
It's for you. They could come one time and not come back, but they keep coming back. Right? So
yeah, you're right. Like Tika said,
what I mean?
Do what you want to do, Mike. Yeah, you right, Tika. Do what you want to do. And I wanted to wear the hat to cover up the goddamn gnat because the gnat was getting in my way. I couldn't think. I couldn't flow because I was thinking that everybody looking at this gnat, they ain't looking at me. That's what I was thinking. So I had to use the hat.
No, that's you being self-conscious.
Right.
You're wearing a hat because
right.
you think that but I'm just coming from this again boringly from a psychological point of view.
Right, but what I'm trying to get everybody to understand is, yeah, you're right. I mean, in society, like for example, you got all these cars, you got the beautiful ladies, nice, slim, sexy lady driving the car, or the sexy, light, slim lady with the long hair getting on the back of the motorcycle. This is what society look. But then you got the models. Now you got the plus size models. We could be models too. Yeah, but don't nobody want to see you. That's messed up. Don't nobody want to see the big models and everything. So the plus size models now, watch out for the big girl. Watch out for the big girl. That's in now. That's in. To be yourself is in.
No, do you know what? It's all a load of bollocks. And maybe we should make a show about that. Because it's all a load of bollocks. It changes from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. This is good. That's good. That's good.
Right. But just like Tika said, Mike, he said, Tika said, amen, Mike. Love the hats. So I made the hats part of my show. I made the hats part of the show. I don't like
what I'm saying is you don't if you feel uncomfortable wearing it on said day, it doesn't mean that you need to wear it.
No,
in the same case,
I felt more uncomfortable not wearing the hat because I knew everybody was looking at that gnat. I felt
but that's psychologically. That's what I'm saying. Psychologically, that's what what I'm trying to say to you is why do you specifically feel uncomfortable wearing not wearing a hat?
Why do I feel uncomfortable not wearing a hat?
Yeah.
Because people would see my knot on the camera.
Right.
And they won't pay attention to the video.
So just using CBT, which is cognitive behavioral technique on you, where do you think that comes from?
I don't know and don't care. I don't even
No. You need to.
I know one thing. Let's do this. Let's just do this. Let's put a hat on and keep it moving. We got work to do. You know what I'm saying? That's all I did. I mean, it wasn't no big deal to me.
No, but it's a massive deal.
No, it
is a
ain't even.
massive
You making it a massive deal. I don't give a fuck. You making it a massive deal.
No,
You want to
I'm
say, see, when the glass is half empty, what do you see? And see, that's a problem because see, in technical in your mind, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Fuck that shit. I wore the hat. It grew the channel. We're
appreciate
moving
that.
on to help people. Now, when I'm on the live side, most of the time I don't wear the hat. Just like Tika said, do what you want to do. I want to wear the hat when I'm over here, and I don't want to wear the hat when I'm here. Boom, we finished. I don't need no. What'd you say? You a what? A psychologist? A what?
A psychologist.
Yeah, psychologist. I don't even know what
the only reason why I was asking was because earlier on you actually agreed with me that it sometimes gives you headaches.
No, somebody else said something about a headache. These hat. You said something. You said the hat give you a headache.
I said that it gives me headaches, and you said, yeah, it's the same for me.
No, I don't get headaches. But when wearing a hat, I just don't like wearing hats. I would prefer not to wear a hat.
Okay, maybe I misinterpreted it.
Yeah. I think all my life. What makes it so bad? What?
It's a choice. It's a choice, but I think that a lot of people, you know, whether you wear a cap or not, it doesn't really matter. It's the people fucking love you.
Appreciate
my
it, man.
French. So,
Lulu, what you talking about? Lulu laughing. Lulu, we gonna fight, Lulu. Lulu said his gnat is named Little Mikey.
Mike, get Tika on.
Tika, you want to come on? I can't make people come on. Tika, you want to come on? Say something. Mike Cross, you are very handsome with or without the hat. Thank you so much. I like your good spirit vibes.
Thank you,
No
Lisa.
lie.
By the way,
Patricia. Thank you, Patricia. Patricia look like she out there fishing. Every time I see you with that water in the background, it's look like you looking for a fishing pole. Are you looking for the fishing pole or you out there fishing?
let's get Tika on. Drop
sure.
the link, Mike.
Oh, she said sure. Let's see. Invite. Oh, I already copied it once. She might need the link again. Yep. Well, who want to come on? If somebody want to come on? Helen J, you owe me. That's all I'm gonna say. You supposed to come on and say hi at least one time. Let us hear the baby. Let the baby say hi. You ain't gotta say nothing there. I said, Mike, you are hilarious. I don't think you realize. Yeah, that's right. Because I mean, man, dude, it's all my life. It's like I gotta fight people to say, "But you do what you want to do."
Mike, I'm going to speak on your behalf for a couple of minutes.
Okay,
Mike is the nicest person you will ever meet in your life. The nicest person that you will ever speak to in your life.
Appreciate it, man. And then Jamie over here talking about the one thing I can appreciate is that everyone in here can be themselves. And that's the environment I love to be around.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why we love being here as well.
Chad said, it's okay, Mike. I'm a hat person too. I won't leave the house without a hat. Well, shoot. I need all these hats. It's one here. It's one over here. And my nephew gave me all these hats. Because I went and bought a hat. Look, here go a hat right here.
Oh no, I wear hats.
I don't
get me
wear
wrong.
hats.
I wear hats, but I wear them for like 17 minutes.
Yeah. So I bought this. Yeah, I bought these two to be downstairs. Yeah, most definitely. So we've been on this joint for 3 hours. Yeah. Tika, you get the link?
Tika, jump on.
Jump on.
Jump on.
Oh my goodness. Chad, gotta say it twice. My UK yeah. Oh, wait a minute. My UK sense of human has FAB. Is that what that is?
My UK sense of humor, he's fab.
What that mean?
Fab is fabulous.
Oh, fabulous. Okay.
Oh my God, I've become a translator now as well.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, get on, Tika, my sweetie. Who else anybody want to come on? 149 people say no. I'm shy. But who was that came on? Miss D came on and talked. But I think that was Amy that came on. Get on, Tika. Tika going to put on the makeup and got to change. See, that's what I'm saying. See, they want me to come on. I'm gonna put all this stuff on and put on this. I got to get ready. I'm not ready to get on. I got to get ready. I got to arm my clothes, brush my teeth, put my eyelash on. Hey, y'all. I got to get all fake before I come on. So if I put on a hat before I come on, then I'm wrong.
You can come on without being on camera.
There you go. Then I'm wrong, right? Ain't that right, Shannon? Shannon Thomas in the house. Gonna show you what it's all about. He sure is. He sure is what? Who sure is what?
It's yeah. So what are you thinking now about 𝗓𝗡𝗄𝗓? I know you're going to ask me who 𝗓𝗓𝗓 is, but
yeah. Look. Tika finally said, "Hold on, she doing something." What are you doing, girl? I'm doing it. Hold on. Have to had to get the app. Somebody coming on. Who that?
What's up, Mike?
Chad gotta say him twice because he's responsible for saving my life.
What's going on?
What's up, dog?
Not much.
Long time no see, long time no talk to, man.
Right?
I see them cars and stuff, man.
Right, yeah.
Most
all
definitely.
white interior, just like yours.
You know what I would want to do once these YouTube channels jump off. I'm gonna bring that Jeep. You work on cars and do body work and all that stuff?
Mostly motor, not too much body.
I want to put a V8. I got a Jeep Wrangler, old Jeep Wrangler, but I want to put a super duper V8 in the thing.
There you go. LS swap it.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll do
Absolutely.
that. That's gonna be something we do. Man.
But
as soon as I get back from the Philippines, it ain't that gonna be that soon. Nah. As soon as I stay with some money or something, man. We're gonna
still go over there, huh?
Huh?
You still go over the Philippines then, huh?
Yeah, man. I'm on the 22nd, dog. That's the first thing. It's time for Mike Cross to have a vacation, baby.
Wow, okay.
I'm gonna film it and everything, man. It's time for me to have a vacation. I don't care, man. That's why I had to leave the job. I said, man, I'm sorry. It's time. The Lord is saying you need to go. I've been working every day. I've been working this YouTube channel. I've been working.
You're the hardest working dude I know. That's no doubt about it, dude.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
how's the family, man?
It's good.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. I feel stupid. Why you feel stupid, Jamie? I think, Jamie, you smart. You way smarter than me. You smarter than me.
I'm gonna tell y'all, Mike is amazing. He's helped me out more ways than I think he even realizes. And just in life in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's Chad. Look, if I do it like that, Chad gotta say it twice because he responsible for saving my life. We great bring the shadows back, man.
What's
Shout
up?
out to you. We great bring the shadows back. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shout out to Chad. Chad gotta say him twice because he's responsible for saving my life or whatever. I used to rhyme it and everything. Yeah. I don't know. Tika was a guy. No, Jamie, that's a I think you Tika. Because Tika was supposed to be coming on. And she said, wait a minute, I gotta get the app. I'm like, okay. You click the link and okay, you just
I
click
had
on
to
it.
do that same thing.
Oh, you had to do the
StreamYard, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, all that stuff is already on my stuff, I guess. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you used to say so many little rhymes. I can't even remember. When you get off and what was it?
Scats Willow hit him with a pillow.
Right.
Yeah. You remember hey guys, what's her name? Smurfette.
Oh,
Murray.
Don't mention anything with the word Murph in it.
Nah, Smurf, you know she passed away.
Oh, what is her name? I know exactly what you're talking about.
Smurf.
She was from New York.
Yeah, she was from New York.
Syracuse or something like that?
Yeah, she was in the hospital and we used to talk on the phone and stuff. And she said, Mike, I had to go to the hospital because I was hurting and all this stuff. And I feel bad because I was like
Brittany Murphy. Was it Brittany Murphy?
She was one of the people that used to support the channel and answer comments and always being alive. And
what was her real name though?
Tika. Tahir would know. Murray, was her name Murray? No, I can't remember her name.
I can't either.
Rest in peace.
Wait, that's
I remember back in the day, the Smurf Squad.
Yeah, the Smurf Squad. Chad was part of the Smurf Squad. We had everybody was blue. We was making everybody mods. Murph, back in the day was making so many people mods that people would come in and say, man, everybody in here blue. God, because we had like what about 30 people watching,
and everybody
and everybody had a wrench.
Kicked out and timed out. That was my initiation, getting timed out.
Yeah, everybody was getting timed out, so I was giving everybody wrenches.
I always say to hear that he can be good cop and I'm bad cop.
Yeah. Hey, Tika.
I don't deal with
Hey, Mike.
That's Tika on there.
And, oh my gosh, what a code 10 to get on this thing.
Yeah. Look,
it was rough for me to get on.
We had 30 people watching and everybody had a wrench. That way nobody could put nobody in timeout.
Yep. Might put an end to it pretty fast.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling everybody. I was like, if you're acting a fool in the chat and Mike seen it, you're gone. You're gone.
Oh man, we used to have fun back in the day. That was funny, man. I think somebody came in and said the whole room is blue. It's like the Smurf. It's like,
do you ever give away all those mics, Mike?
Huh?
Those mics that you were giving away, do you ever give them all away?
I think I got like 5 microphones left.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, there they are. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna order some more and give them away. But every time we hit 1,000 subscribers, we would do a drawing. We was doing a drawing and giving away these microphones.
Hey Mike, there's my wife.
Hey, I see the doggies. Look at the doggies jumping all over the place. What's going on? Are y'all eating? Y'all
No, we're just sitting here hanging out.
Some food. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've lost about 100 pounds almost.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Staying healthy and everything. All right. So what you up to, Tika? All right, Chad, you about to roll or you gonna stay on?
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, bud. But it's been nice talking to y'all.
My man, Pots and Pans.
I will-
Chad got to say him twice. He's responsible for saving my life.
When do you guys go live every Friday or?
I already said we can already start going live every day. We trying to schedule around 3:00 every day.
Okay. Dang,
So
I'm still at work by then. Damn it.
What?
But I'll try to get
what
on
time?
here.
What time you get off from work?
Like 5:30.
Yeah, so 3, 4, 5, 6. We probably be getting back on 6, 7 or something like that. So I'm gonna be coming on the afternoon. But Friday nights, yeah, especially when I quit this band, man. This band getting on my nerves.
Right.
Chad, Mike
definitely-
is full-time YouTube now.
Awesome.
Yeah, I done quit my job doing YouTube full time.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I
So-
definitely if I catch a live again, I'll get back on here with y'all.
Most definitely, man.
All right, man. You guys
big
take
dog.
it easy.
All right, holla at you.
Bye.
Yeah. How you drop this thing? Okay, yeah. We got Tiki and Murph, and then I'm about to go to bed. What time is it? What time is it where y'all at?
I'm same time zone as you, Mike, Eastern.
10:30.
Yep.
What time is it where you at, Murph?
3:30 a.m.
3:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Jesus, it's almost the next day. It's time to get up, ain't it?
Yeah, but it's a weekend, so it's cool.
It's cool. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, man, the this crazy stuff that we was doing back in the day. I can't Tika, do you remember the lady name that passed away, Smurfette?
Yeah, Anne-Marie.
And her name was Anne Marie?
Yeah. Wasn't it Marie?
Marie. I think it was Marie because I kept saying Marie.
Marie, yeah.
Yep, and she was jumping on I See Money.
Yeah. She was
She-
jumping on a lot of people.
Yeah, I See Money was said that he was in the hospital or something. I See Money tried to act like he was rich. I said, man, don't do that. And I seen him.
Well, money special and
Yeah.
you know, he's had what 17 kids in the last year, but you know, she called him out on it.
17 kids. Anytime I look, I See Money say his girlfriend pregnant.
Yeah. And then a month later, she's in the hospital. I hope you're not on here, Money. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he cool. He all right. He just funny, that's all. I See Money. Every time I look, but since we've been doing all these lives and all this stuff, I haven't seen him. I've seen him once or twice.
I think he's intimidated. You know, I think he's intimidated.
Oh,
What are you guys thinking about this? Because apparently it's clickbait that Jay-Z is now trying to sue Jag.
Oh, Jaguar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he is. I mean, Jag would have told you, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know about it for sure, but I'm just asking your opinion.
I think it's crazy the way rumors run on YouTube. I mean, it's like the game where you whisper in somebody's ear, and before you know it, it's the facts. There's so many things on YouTube that aren't true.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't know why he would. I don't know why he would do it. I mean,
Well, he's got no evidence to.
no. In fact, half the things that she says, nobody's disputed, which is something.
Every single thing that she's said has come to light.
Yeah.
Do you know
I
what?
watched. I follow Liz Cochran, or Corcoran, however you want to say it, and I saw the live stream with her on Rumble, which I thought was excellent.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking in the side chat about setting up a GoFundMe.
Yeah, that's
for what?
She said, I don't know how to do a GoFundMe. She said earlier, I don't know how to do it either.
GoFundMe has a lot of directions. and they actually have people you can chat with.
I need a.
I can
She
help.
said, I need a car. Will you help me raise the money to buy a car?
No.
I think she was asking me, Tika, not you.
Oh, well, Mike, you want to help her raise money for a car?
No. No.
I'm joking, Tika.
On this channel, we'll help. But it's not being disrespectful, but we'll help raise money for what we're speaking about.
She said, I need money for a car. Will you help me raise the money for a car?
Is that what she said?
Yeah, DD.
Okay, I'm not
she might really need a car. But I think Tika, yeah, we'll help you. We'll help you put together a GoFundMe.
Yeah, I can set you up a GoFundMe, but we're not going to post it on this channel.
It's like I guess what Biggie said, the more money, the more problems. Oh no.
Yeah, typically on Discord and on the YouTube channel, we don't promote other people's things. Not that we don't think it's a worthy cause, but
no, it's not that we don't promote.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody has problems and everything, so you understand, I'm sure, Dee Dee.
Yeah. I think so. What's your thoughts on, for instance, because I'm also a mod with Mr. Let Go, and that was on there earlier on, and I know that Mike was watching.
Man, I don't know what kind of show this is, but it must be a big show. It must, because 3 people asked me, "Are you playing tonight?" I don't even know where the show at. See, here's the thing. Here's what the problem is, and this is what I think about the band. Everybody knows that I'm vicious, and I think that somebody when we left Thursday, which I don't give a you know me, I don't give a shit. And I was saying a lot of things about the band. All it takes is one of the band members to click on that video and say, "Oh, he talking about the band." And I'm like this. When somebody hear me talking about them, I'm not telling nothing but the truth. Yeah, sorry as shit. Excuse me. And I can prove it to you because I'm way better.
Too right, man. But what do you think about Mr. Let Go?
Who?
Mr. Let Go's interview.
I think Mr. Let Go is cool. I really think that he's cool. I think that he's a smooth guy, man. I think that what he was saying, I don't think I agree with it. Like,
yes,
if a kid is trying to find a father and he thinks Jay-Z is his father, he should keep pursuing that, especially if he's not. I mean, dude, just take a DNA test. I don't care. You think so big, Jay-Z, that you can't take a DNA. Look, man, let me take this DNA test. I got millions of dollars. I ain't got nothing else to do. Take the DNA test. Nah, there. See, I'm not your father. Or, you know what? I do remember your mother, and I do remember we did. Oh boy, we had some fun times that night. But I don't think I'm your dad. If you are the dad, step up and be a man. That's the part I don't like.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I don't like.
Right.
I think that every kid, be it male, female, doesn't matter to me. You deserve to know where you come from.
Right. If somebody is saying, "Michael, you my father,"
yeah,
hell, I would want to take the DNA test myself just to say, "No, I'm not." Or like, damn, you was right.
But then
I
to
would
say,
want to know.
And I'm a mod for this guy, but I didn't get his opinion at all.
Yeah, and he was going hard on he was standing strong on what he was saying, and I don't think what he was saying was correct at all. And I think the lady that came on was trying to no, everybody has. Well, shoot, he should just go on about his way.